Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Ashes Wednesday. We are getting so close.
Yeah, it's crazy close.
Can't you feel the energy? It's like Hulk's charging up.
I've heard some people got maybe some shipping notices from Plaid Hat on some of the Reborn pre-orders, some of the back, so that's a good sign. We're waiting to officially get the tracking number for our stuff headed from
the
Plaid
upgrade
Hat
kit.
to us from, I guess, Dallas. Are they in Dallas? Austin?
They were. They moved to Ohio, I think.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Had no idea. News
Yeah,
to
I'm
Steven.
watching.
So as soon as it gets here to us, we've got all of our boxes ready back there. They're all ready for
Like the boxes that they're shipping in.
Ready for an upgrade kit. We got the shipping boxes ready. Ops is on the case. Everybody's in a low hover, and as soon as it comes in boxes, and out the door they go. It's that simple.
I'm so excited for people to have their hands on this game.
Yeah.
Because we've been playing it for a while now, and we're very fortunate to get to do that. But I'm just really, there's been a buzz in the community since the announcement back in August. Yeah, see you later. But there's a big difference between. Whoa, you all right over there?
We can sand over here.
We have sandbags that hold down the thing that holds the cameras and lights and stuff, and that's unrelated. But you got your wet brain container.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, great.
Put it on my driveway, man. I'll take that sand for
Oh, I was like, put the wet brain on the driveway. What is happening?
No more rain on the driveway, please.
But yeah, I'm super excited for everyone to have their hands on the cars, to be able to build decks and play. We've been doing a lot of playing of Flesh and Blood over webcam. So even though we're in a pandemic, I'm hoping we start seeing that as well for Ashes. Because every time I see this game, I'm just happy.
You were talking about earlier. Yeah. You just filled with a sense of just wonder and enjoyment. It's the kind of thing you think you're going to frolic into it, and then you get about midway through the first turn, you're like, oh, wow. I'm into this one deep.
Something's going on.
It's pulled me in.
And if you're otherwise unfamiliar, we talked about we did Sky Tier last week, and the week before was Ashes Wednesday. But next Wednesday, not patent pending. I think it's going to happen.
You know what's happening? You know what? Hold on. We'll just unpack this for a second, because what the reality is, as some enterprising young lads coming into this industry about 14 years ago, we had a lot of bright, excited thoughts about how insanely...
You mean impractical and overly ambitious?
Those
kind of thoughts?
What an impact, there could be. What we've learned, maybe this is just getting older too, what we've learned in the decades plus of wisdom collectively is that nothing is certain until you're literally holding it in your hands, one might say.
One of my favorite quotes from one of my favorite wrestlers, Sting, is, "Nothing's for sure." No, that's not true. The only thing that's for sure is nothing's for sure. That's what he says.
Well, very Socratic. So he's kind of a modern day Socrates.
Yeah, especially in the middle of a pandemic. I saw, it's crazy. In the Panama Canal, apparently, there's this giant shipping container boat, right, that is turned sideways and is stuck. And there was someone doing the math, essentially, on like how much every hour is the worldwide economy is suffering because this boat got stuck in the canal.
Can you imagine how genuinely funny that is?
Well, just picture all these boats out on the water that can't get through now.
Captain's like, oh, we got a problem here. World commerce is
I fell asleep at the wheel. Just the idea that the canal is, it's possible that one giant boat could do that.
Yeah,
it's something. Anyways,
it means it doesn't happen more often,
If things go well, then all the tracking notices I've had to various people, I've seen this, the context coming in, the tweets, the message I've been getting. Everyone that got charged for the upgrade kit through us that has a tracking number, that'll start updating as soon as we get those in and we can get those out the door. And that'll be happening literally, like Steven said, all the boxes are ready. So as soon as that comes in, our ops team is going to start, for lack of better words, dunking on that product to get that out the door as soon as possible. But we have something special planned for next week to kind of kick off this next phase of Ashes in its official, reborn state.
Join us next Wednesday. So we originally were pretty certain, given the information that we had, that it would be, most people, if not all people, will have the upgrade kits in their hands by next Wednesday. That's still the goal. We still hope that happens. We still anticipate that that's possible. But as we said, it's becoming less and less, easy to say anything with certainty. Because let me give you an example of this. So we just had to send to the L5R folks that the Coils of Power Dynasty pack, which was slated to release like this week or next week, I can't remember.
Sometime.
But like imminently, just suddenly disappeared from the release sheet, and nobody knows what happened, and it's not coming out.
And no idea when it's coming out.
And then you call the people, you talk to the people, and it's like, we think it might be May now.
The people.
It might be May. It's like, well, if you don't know, who does?
And how does it might be?
And it just disappeared.
Is this like on a boat somewhere? Or
Arkham's been in a supply desert for 4 or 5 packs now.
Basically since January.
Even
the start of the year.
It's just nothing is certain. So we're what is that old saying? Once something, twice scorned. And there,
I thought it was
once scorned, twice never be scorned again.
Once bitten, twice shy.
Twice shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
We got
so
there.
in our case, about 20,000 times bitten. Finally getting a little shy.
You have enough things go wrong, and eventually everything you say, like even us talking about next Wednesday, it's like, well,
it's happening.
Wednesday is going to happen next week, of course.
Next Wednesday is happening. We're streaming from 1 to 7 p.m. Central Time. It's official. We're doing it. The graphics are being made. It's happening. Now,
that's a big old stream party.
Whether it's an Ashes is shipping party, or an Ashes has shipped party,
or an Ashes about to release ship party,
or an Ashes is in your hand party. It doesn't matter. But long story short, we're going to have some previews for you. We're going to have a lot of gameplay, of course, on the stream, well beyond just Rhino versus whatever Zach's putting together. And also, we're probably going to have an interview with somebody at Plaid Hat. Ideally, of course, Nick is hopefully on deck for that.
You never know who might show up.
We've touched base. Yeah, you never know. Anything could happen. So we hope you join us next week, particularly for a long stream. And of course, that'll be available after the fact, like all of these streams. So if you miss it, you can watch it later. You can watch it anytime you want. That's the way that video on demand works.
That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And for anyone that was waiting, I know there were a lot of people waiting to hop on the subscription for the PvP for Ashes until after we had charged for that upgrade kit, so that the first thing we'd be getting is Breaker of Fate. That is still expected, like everything else. In April. And we usually charge a couple weeks before stuff ships. So if you want in on the train to guarantee you get that product, now's the time to hop on that subscription. Of course, as long as we have enough people signed up. This game's going to keep getting made, which is amazing.
All right.
Speaking of which,
forgot about this. I always forget about it.
What is this?
This is an actual and old-fashioned.
Oh,
a genuine
well,
old-fashioned.
hello there.
Well, that's a nice little
I'll tell you this.
touch there. Good for you. Thank you.
If you haven't been with us on many Ashes Wednesdays, we've been slowly testing and trying and tweaking a cocktail menu for the next iteration of our local store.
I'll break it down.
And so Steve and I, have decided to bear the burden of trying these things on stream every week. But I'll tell you this, as a old-fashioned is like my favorite drink.
It's excellent.
My favorite cocktail, as it were. And it's about a 50-50 shot when you order it somewhere that it's going to be wrong.
Almost horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how low that barrier is.
They're going to put club soda in it. They're going to put club soda in it.
Dude, check this out. We have
horrible.
In our audience right now in live chat, Keyforge, the official Keyforge.
Keyforge is here.
The user asked, are we going to do an Ashes online play event like we did with Fab? I think that could be awesome. Well, we just might.
Yeah, we just might.
We need to run the Flesh and Blood one first to see, one, do we enjoy doing it? Two, do the people that are involved in it enjoy the experience itself? Before we make too many plans or commit to anything. But yeah, I mean, I love every time I hop on our Discord channel, seeing people actively playing games against each other there and other people watching. I think that's a really helpful tool, especially for pandemic situation, but then also just people that don't have regular access to like a local community or that kind of a thing, which is a lot of people. For every game I've ever played, there's always people that are like, well, I stopped playing because I didn't have people to play again. So I think it's a really cool way to use technology, and it's something we're definitely interested in. But we see, we've been saying, we take very small steps into things and don't promise anything until it's definitely happening.
Yeah, they get smaller.
That's happened quite often.
On that note, I want to shout out to like Chaos Theory, and I know there's other people involved. I'm sorry, Chaos Theory sticks with me because it's the Netrunner connection, and so it's locked in there. But you're doing this first 5 Fridays thing on the Ashes Discord. Tabletop Simulator every Friday.
Very cool.
New players getting involved. So if you want to get involved in the game, if you want to check it out, try it before you buy it, that kind of a thing, check out First 5 Fridays over on the official Ashes Discord. It would be great to have more people participating in that as well. And hopefully we can get the webcam stuff going too. We have a bunch of ways to play. Then, post-vaccine, everybody feels cool. Then we get back in and start moving.
Again, not going to promise anything, under promise, over deliver. But the idea of large gatherings of Ashes players on the other side of this pandemic is very exciting to me. Like, I think back to Ashes weekend, that was a good time.
I think it's going to be a big deal.
It was
man.
notable.
I think people are going to go nuts.
I think there's going to be a lot of
honestly.
good times happening once this thing is officially declared over.
Yeah.
For sure. Christian saying, I got my copy of Ashes Master Set in Copenhagen, Denmark today. So super stoked. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those Reborn products, which are the old expansions, being actually reprinted as the new release. That's happened a lot. We've seen in other countries, particularly not the US. We had shipping issues with getting all the products here. Getting that stuff, which is exciting to see. And I'm just excited for the whole world to finally have this game.
Krydo Creator, hey, speaking of Netner,
That second attempt at pronouncing that went way better.
Are we going to stream the new Nisei stuff? I'm pretty interested in it, man. I might do a little order of that starter set. They have a little starter block, and then it's just like let's start from scratch.
I wouldn't not do it.
It's only the best game ever made. I guess it's worth trying.
I mean, I think it's in the conversation.
Top 5. It's in my top 3 for sure. Maybe top 2.
It's. I'm thinking we played a lot of good games. It's probably top 5 for me. I'd have to really suss out what my.
I could make a list for you.
Maybe we'll do a classic top 10 list.
We'll do the Covenant top 10 best games we've ever played.
Games of all time.
It'll be my face and Zach zoomed in like.
What would be funnier is to do like top
font.
top 10s of like top 10 games, but then have really weird qualifiers.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like top 10 games that use a D6.
That'd be probably our most viewed video on the channel.
Or like top 10 games that, the art makes me uncomfortable, or like
and I got nervous when we were streaming.
Yeah, that I had to like not say the name of a card while we were playing.
Hey, you want to dive into this? Can you beat this Rhino or what?
I mean, I want to try a few things. So here's what I'm
filled
interested
with
in.
confidence already.
I don't know. Like we said earlier, nothing is for sure, except for nothing's for sure.
That's right.
I want to try my Brennan deck against it, which
Okay.
I know you love Burn. I can feel the excitement.
It's fine. I've got a Rhino. I get to do the things that I love, so you should get to do the things that you love.
That's right.
the way that the world works.
But then there was I don't know what event it won, but I think it was some kind of online event that there was a Mayoni deck that did really well at.
It was the Ashes International League or whatever. That's
like I said,
the old. That's like all the folks that like kept the dream alive, literally since the beginning. I mean, it's like the 2015 and beyond crew, still playing Ashes. And then, so I imagine the Reborn announcement was awesome for you guys, assuming that any of you were actually here, listening, talking, etc. But how cool would that be? Like, you go, the game gets discontinued, you keep playing it online, and then it's like, hey, it's coming back. It's like, wow, great.
Yeah, let's
keep doing it.
I mean, even as just someone who played it for a while, having it come back was pretty cool. So I can't imagine, like if Star Wars CCG came back right now, there would be thousands of people that are just like,
I would die.
DED, dead.
Yeah, I mean, that's just too good. That would be amazing, actually, if that happened. Some of those old games, man. Miller CCG comes back? What?
Oh man, I'd be weirdly excited about
Can you
that.
imagine?
I also
People
have a
would
lot
go
of ideas
crazy.
for exactly how I would hone that thing in. But I love that game. I'm playing it again soon. You're going to be gone 1 week on a Thursday.
I am. I'm going to be getting my second vax shot, and then I'm going to be going and DJing a wedding. So hopefully it doesn't hit me very hard, because that could be really quite funny.
I got my second shot yesterday, and it was just a little tender. My arm was tender yesterday. But today I woke up and I was just zapped.
Yeah.
My energy level is like a 3 out of 10. If 10's my normal amount of energy.
Oh, wow. That's a devastatingly low amount of energy. Your normal energy
Yeah.
level is like a 1 compared to me.
Some would say I'm uncharismatic. Just low-key burns. Self-burn is the best kind of
Yeah,
burn.
you can't have a relationship that lasts this long without gently making fun of each other constantly.
I actually totally agree. So let me get my dice.
It makes sensible marriage, really.
We made it. Oh man, do you have your dice? Do you know what you're doing?
Oh yeah. Can we just write it down or something? I feel like
That would be efficient. Don't you know?
I know that I'm on at least 5 nature.
Don't worry about this.
2 of the hearts.
I'm
2
really
of these,
excited to be
probably
playing
6
nature again.
Wait, you pick all my nature dice? I think I'm on 7. No, 6, 2, 2. That's a nice number. Nice amount. Your first 5 will probably tell you, right?
Well, if it doesn't, then you probably have a bigger issue.
So those come back. You can still play your Ancestor Spirit. You've got that. Yeah. So that's right. I'll take this. Oh, you're still working on your first 5 over there. This game won't even be close.
I have my first 5. I'm just making sure I have the right dice before we get too far into this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. You done? Did you do it? Are we done? Have we started?
Where is my hairbrush?
I'm glad to hear that, Benjamin. Yeah, it's a little weird, getting that second one.
I need to go grab another nature die because you took 6. It's cool. Luckily, I have some.
Very nice. We got 2 upgrade kits or something?
There was just the OG. I have my stuff, and you got the new full set.
Hey, I'm gonna show them the box here for a second. Check this out. 10 seconds. Look at this. It's real. It's here. It's a physical product.
Uh-oh. Preview.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
As far as I know, that should also be a lot less likely to get delayed hand.
Well, yeah, I agree. Considering at least we've got one.
That's a good sign.
It's a real product. It's not going to get stuck in manufacturing, as they say.
All right, you ready to meet your maker?
Yeah. I'm ready. Are you an angel? We, let's see, we roll the, reveal Phoenixborn first 5, roll the dice, or roll the dice first 5?
First 5, roll the dice.
First 5, roll the dice. Phoenixborn first 5, roll the dice. There's an acronym in there somewhere, or whatever you call that, an idiom,
What's the
mnemonic device. What?
Notes. You know what I'm talking about? What's it called?
Yeah, it's called duck.
Duck.
Determine the winner, unopposed,
Unpack your boxes.
claim, and
Oh, wait, I need to mic up.
claim and triggered effects? Duct? I don't know.
Keyboard saying, open it, please. We're not going to open it this week.
We might do it next week, though.
I mean, odds are not low.
Some would say. I like rolling dice.
It is enjoyable. How many basics did you get?
3?
I got 5. Haha, I rolled worse.
Does that mean you go first or you choose?
I choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go first. You know what? I'm going to let you go first, because what I don't want is you coming into round 2 with a rhino on the table and me just looking dumb.
Oh, yeah. See,
You'll
that's
be
what I
first
was
there.
hoping for, honestly.
Yep. Well, I've lost to this old rhino before.
I'm no dummy. All right, well, I get to go first. That's rare. So I'll do...
I declare.
Let's do...
That's a good drink.
It is a good drink, isn't it?
It's
Side action
aggravating
there.
how good how good most publicly prepared old fashions are comparatively.
Yeah. I do agree with that.
Metroplex says, we know all the cards in the box. We just want to see the dice. Well, I guess that means we'll see you next week.
Got him.
Did you hear the devastating news?
No. Well, maybe.
The Black Widow movie got pushed back 2 months.
No, I didn't hear that. All right, I'm going to do a...
I like asking questions I know you don't care.
I don't care at all. Summon Butterfly Monk coming into the battlefield there. That's a free man action. Side action, we're going to turn up some dice. Turn up 1,
How many health does a butterfly monk have? 1?
2. You won't know until you see it. Got to remember. All right, 2 meditations. Get up in those power symbols there. You know what? Hold on a second.
All right.
I've got a better idea. Oh, that's way better. I'm not going to play that Butterfly Monk. I'm going to play the Summon Iron Rhino and then meditate up.
Christian asked, do you guys have any plans to play the game 3 or 4 players? Socially, I would. Pandemic makes that tough. Also, being on stream makes that tough. The setup for a 3 to 4 player stream scenario is not what we have.
Man, this looks so much better now. Look at that. Look at the colors.
Yeah, they're popping.
That Ren looks great on camera there.
You know what's interesting?
Oh,
Ren
man.
v. Brennan, these were the first expansions for the game.
Isn't that just apropos?
Don't know what that means.
Appropriate.
Let's play.
Yeah, I reckon, Chris. 3 to 4 players should still be supported in Reborn. None of the rules change. I mean, nothing that would change
as far
that.
as I know, yeah. I'm going to play a Summon Salamander Monk.
Love that guy.
Then I'm going to meditate.
Love that guy.
Let's meditate this up to a
Can't help
horse.
but dirtle. Man's a dirtler. He's a classic dirtle.
I'm going to meditate into a goat.
Are you putting your creatures in line with your Phoenixborn or your spells?
I'll probably put my creatures up here with the Phoenixborn.
Okay, I'll do the same.
So 3. 1, 2, 3,
Here, wait, I'll make this nice.
4. Not what I like.
Nah, it's not really that nice, is it?
And we'll
That's actually
hang
kinda
out
okay.
there.
I got a little more structured after playing Flesh and Blood. I like their little pockets. I was never usually a template on the playmat kind of guy, but well, here I am.
But it does create a certain environment in that game.
That's right. Okay, check these hot moves out. Side action resonance. We're gonna do our 2 sympathy die and a basic here. We're gonna throw this onto the summon Iron Rhino.
Christian, that would be quite the spectacular. Saying he'd love to see a 4-player game with us, Rodney, and Nick Conley.
That would be super fun. Yeah.
I'll add that to my achievements list.
Nick would not be able to keep up with us.
Shots fired. Ka-doom.
It's too late. We've already mastered the game, Nick. You
All right,
missed
so
your chance.
you got a what? A rhino with a focus on it?
Side action to focus the summon Iron Rhino with the resonance. And now I'm going to play the Iron Rhino. I wasn't fully appreciating that sequence that you can do, especially as first player. If you drop the Iron Rhino early, you can side action cast for 5, which I will now do. And that's going to just put a tremendous amount of deal with it onto your side of the table.
Gonna get the shades coming down.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got to make a choice here.
Choices.
You know, I feel like the butterfly monk's going to be super important here for the heals. So I'm going to play the Rhino for 5
Ooh.
using this.
Man.
Let's just see what
Action
happens.
3 rhino. Get out of here.
Let's see what happens.
Disgusting.
I like him up here.
Well, you have more room.
Hey, I'm looking at the bottom of that bin Q, man. Look, I'm dead on
I think you just pulled this thing up further than I.
down on sideways.
Yeah. The main thing is there needs to be room for me to like slide up what I'm attacking with, you know?
I know you exhaust, tap or whatever.
There is no tapping.
Yeah.
Trademarked by Wizard. You
All right.
mentioned the gall. Trademarking tap, I get it. I actually get it, but man, it's a certain level of just reality. Let's take an action here. Exhaust my summon salamander monk. Spend a music note. Got no room.
Yeah, you got to deal with the picture.
Hold on, let me make sure this is the right call. That's the wrong card. Because if it has less, what's the thing you get around? 1 lifer or 1 attack?
1 life.
All right, I'm not gonna do this at all. Don't worry about it.
Do you have weird Brennan tricks like destroy an attacking unit? I still don't know what you have.
I don't think that's true. Let's instead play a Hammer Knight.
I don't think that's true.
This, and a basic. I think I spend this basic. Then I will side action a Chant of Revenge.
Mm-hmm.
So after an ally, like this guy, is destroyed, or gal, I'm not quite sure. I love the alt arts for this.
Yeah,
The 3 different colors. Anyways, after an ally is destroyed, I play status token here, and then I can side action exhaust this to remove a status token, do damage to a unit or Phoenixborn.
Right on. Okay.
Yeah. And then it's your action.
Okay.
Come and get it.
Main action, we're attacking that Hammer Knight.
I'll block and counter.
Okay. You got any shenanigans?
Nope, I do 3.
Okay.
You destroy me.
Destroy.
But I do have shenanigans right now.
You take 2 damage after I kill a unit.
Yeah. After that unit is killed, I have a reaction as well.
Yeah, sure.
Summon Sleeping Widows.
Oh no, the Spideys.
I love these things. Sleeping Widow, 2 attack. So they can block the Rhino, right? that correct?
They are 1 life. 1 life cannot block.
One
a
life
rhino.
cannot. But I
Yeah,
get
the rhino's used
two
up.
widows. I get 2 widows.
Okay, and then my side action, I'm gonna ice buff that
Also,
rhino.
check this out. Don't
Yeah,
mind me.
that's why we got an ice buff here. All right. I was saying Boo earns.
Boo earns.
All right, 5 life. You can't chant me right off the board, so at least you got to work for it.
I will declare
Spideys.
2 attacks with the spiders.
On my Phoenix Born?
On your Phoenix Born.
I'm taking 4, man.
Yes, you are. See, safe way day.
And I know how precious life is in this kind of a matchup, so.
Then I will
not
side action.
Not ideal.
I'm going to spin this and exhaust it and do a damage to your rhino.
He's got tricks. That's a 5.
You should be at 4.
I kept thinking these are 3 flips. We went to that in the game. This was the problem because the Phoenix Born had so much health. We don't want to make Phoenix Born tokens, you know?
Yeah, and if you had 3 damage tokens, then you would cover up the entire thing eventually.
All right, so you're all out of ideas there. You got 1 card left?
1 card, 4
And
dice.
One salamander there. Yeah, too.
Oh, that's salamanders. Coming in. Coming in hot.
Ah, okay. Seven Butterfly Monk is the main,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll pass the side.
Okay. I will take an action to play Frostbite.
Ooh.
It's a once per round. I can spend a leaf to do the frog ability, basically.
Okay. I
If
like
that makes sense.
Frostbite. Yeah, that's good.
If
It
it's
can be do a Phoenix Born too, huh?
yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
come
So
on,
it turns my
man.
leaves into direct damage. Yeah, you
Come
got it.
on.
But then my side action, I'm gonna actually use a frog to hit the old rhino for 1.
Rhino gone.
Son
I
of
think
a.
it did its job, I think. You know, it
yeah.
soaked up a lot of dice.
I don't disagree.
Let's see. It soaked up 3 for the Hammer Knight, did 2 damage, and then 1 Chanter Revenge side action and 1 die. So 4 dice side action and 2 damage. That's not bad. That's about the right trade.
I think it was a good trade. But previously, I was just not making that trade.
Yeah, there was no
Which is the
trade
problem.
being made.
Yeah.
Your trade was quite bogus previously.
Yeah. Also, in hindsight, I think I was on 4 nature, 5 ceremonial, but those nature dice are good.
What's this over here?
I can destroy a unit I control, do 2 to your Phoenix Born.
Dang, man. You're going to burn me out.
You got it. You heard it here first.
Let's do main action on the monk here.
Like the concept. Main action on the monk.
Main
That sounds like a
action
podcast.
On the monk. Love that unit. And then I'll pass it over to you. It's to heal my Phoenix Born. It's the anti-burn card of anti-burn cards. I will heal about 3 damage this game because of that card.
Yeah. Well, let's.
Come on, kill this one. Come on.
I don't think I will.
Come on.
Not yet. We'll take an action, and we will finally get that monk.
Good dunk. Just nothing, right? Is the idea?
Just a dirtler.
Okay.
So my ability, I have to sacrifice units to do.
Yeah.
So the monk becomes the other monk, the enlightened monk. The
Yeah,
angel.
it's super good.
The salamander monk spirit. So just having multiple units, same with like sleeping widows, getting a lot of stuff out. Is really good for me.
If you can get 4 off of these and then still, this is real good.
Yeah, like if I get to use them first action next round and then dunk on them, it's gonna be.
It's real good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the Beast Tamer here for 2. Your favorite and mine. Just a nice little ally.
Well, you know what? I can't damage the rhino with this.
You use the nature die.
Did I?
You damaged him twice with something. I don't know what it was.
So
You just use a frostbite instead. Why can't you do that?
So this is to a Phoenix Born.
Okay, just use that instead, and we'll just assume that happened. And spend a leafy, unless that screws you up too much.
No, that's fine.
You kill the rhino with that, and then
We'll just say that's what happened.
yeah,
Because the rhino was exhausted, so unless you had some way of unexhausting it, I don't think it much mattered.
did not. Okay, me, huh? Main action on the Ancestor Spirit and Path.
Ye old Beast Tamer.
Mm-hmm.
He's a thing.
Yeah, it's really good counter. Doesn't exhaust a counter.
And reduced by 1. Cripes.
You hadn't used Frostbite yet, right?
Huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's right, Mutton Shop. Being Friends, Beast Tamer is an incredible defender. And it's so thematic to have it in a Rhino deck, right? Makes a lot of sense.
Well, all side action. Do damage to your Phoenixborn.
With the chant. Oh, lovely chant. Check it out.
Meditate.
A frog? All right. Let's attack a Sleeping Widow there. You want to take it? Bring on?
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. What now? But what now? Oh. Hey, you got 18 health over there. You do not look more robust than Rin.
I'm dodgy. I can't hit this. Down and oh wow. Well, let's.
These cards look so good.
Let's just do a damage to your monk.
Cool. Let me heal my Phoenix.
Yeah, of course. Then I'll pass.
All right, so now old Steven's got to ask himself a question. You don't have the dice for Brennan. What's a Salamander Monk Ghost look like?
Same thing. Just
But he
cooler
can't
art.
attack, right? Or something. He can't defend or anything?
It can't block or be chosen as the target of an attack.
Okay.
The Salamander Monk Spirit is enlightened. See?
Yeah, cannot block.
Very cool art.
Okay.
Also, in the back of that Breaker of Fate box, I saw a rabbit, like a time hopping rabbit, and it looks awesome.
I love this time hopping.
Very
rabbits,
appealing.
man.
Yeah, I want to be honest.
Man, I think I got to take a Widow for a damage here. I think that's acceptable. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I don't.
Widow
disagree.
on.
You got it. Swing for 1.
You got it.
Whoosh.
Whoosh and whoosh. Okay. Well,
Jordan
here we
asking,
are.
is this a restream? It's not. We're live. We're using a platform called Restream, but we are definitely live.
It is a restream, yeah. It is a restream.
But not like
we're using the service called Restream that takes your signal and then pushes it to different platforms.
Everywhere.
And basically, it just fails most of the time.
Nathan says time hopping rabbits are called time hoppers, which I love. Isn't that amazing?
That's quite funny, yes.
I'm a big fan of that concept.
It's the first time I don't have the Rhino going into turn 2 in a while.
Well, it feels good, doesn't it? To me.
It does.
All right, let's see what our options are.
You said it, man.
Wow. I forget how much I love this. Okay.
Yeah, but what now? What now?
What now?
You're the first player.
Indeed.
Ray, what software do we use to display the cards on the screen?
Magic.
It's home built. It's homemade. Lead designer Jonathan designed everything. It's through Premiere and After Effects and some layers and some OBS stuff. And I don't know. I just don't know.
Nailed it.
I just give him an A+ in the performance review and move forward. Cards are popping.
You're not
Great.
wrong. You're
Bryce
not.
is the one doing the hard work there. We actually have a person remotely listening to us and watching the stream and typing in the cards and popping them up.
Let's play a choke.
What's that?
Exhaust Ren and take a damage.
2 Ren, exhaust there.
Yep. Then we'll side action.
No ice buffs, huh?
You know.
That's annoying. Is exhaust the I can't use
Meditate.
my ability, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Meditate. These are going to become frogs. So I can do that. And
What's all these frogs up
don't
to?
worry about it. Then I'll meditate into a goat.
Yeah, I'm gonna run you out of cards.
Fine, I'll win by then.
I will have one.
Take a 10. Take another. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Okay, what kind of nonsense do you have here? What kind of nonsense do you have? Do 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 do.
Every time I play Brendan, it feels like coming home. The old burn machine.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm.
Nathan says, Brendan deck bringing the fire. You're in the kimchi now, Stephen. I forgot about that analogy.
Final layer.
Lord.
I meditate 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All just cards.
We're in the end game now.
1, 2,
Uh-huh.
3, 4, 5.
Does Golden Veil prevent stuff happening to your Phoenix Born?
Probably not. And then 1 on the
Let's see if
butterfly
I can
monk.
read it when it pops up. Look how tiny that is. Not a chance.
See if it's in the discard pile. You can look at it there. It's not.
All right.
Leave my Phoenix Born alone, though, if you would, please.
Don't think I will. All right. All right.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
Let's play Black Cloud Ninja.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, cool.
Don't worry about it.
I'm definitely not playing that Ancestor Spirit. I'll tell you that right now.
And then I will
That's your signature.
pass.
Wow. Had no idea.
The most signature thing about Brennan is its ability. That unit, fine. It's a good unit. It's particularly good on turn 1. If you're going first, then you have to play a spell that is going to get exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's really good on turn 1.
I can wreck you.
It's so good. Mm-hmm. Well, that's just fascinating there, isn't it? Dee 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 dee. Huh. Boy, we got decisions now. Woo. Wow.
Van says, I watched your Star Wars TCG stream from last year. I got so into it, I started typing a question. Then I realized I'm stupid. Because we weren't live. Hey, that's a great game. I actually ran into that video on YouTube on, like, it referred it, like it recommended it when I was watching something else. So I clicked over on it, and, like, that was back when we had the pre-truss camera setup.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, this needs to get back on the stream in a higher quality manner. I need to tweak those decks, too. That said, actually, better than all of that, we've been doing a Star Wars CCG series where we started with the first set, opened a box, built decks back and forth, and we'll be starting that in the next like a handful of weeks from now. But I also technically have boxes available for a Star Wars TCG series, which I'm excited about because that game got panned for all the wrong reasons, which was mainly Wizards kind of sniping the license from Decipher. A lot of people upset about that when it happened.
All the fine print, he says all the wrong print. All right. I'll play ball here. You got that Chanter Revenge. I can do one to a Phoenix Born only. And then you can always just nuke the world there on the other one.
Here?
Yeah.
This here?
Yeah. All right, Butterfly Monk is going to attack the Sleeping Widow.
Nah. What a
I like to
just
do this just to, make you just tilt you.
hilarious exchange. You're just
Just
wrecking
tilt
everything.
you. Look how tilted you're getting.
Sure. I'll, let's block. Don't want it. I know.
Exactly as planned.
Fine.
And then side action, we're gonna use a Froggy to kill the Sleeping Widow.
You got it.
Over to you, Kent.
Let's swing with the Salamander Monk at your Phoenix Born.
My Phoenix Born.
Uh-huh.
If I block with the Beast Tamer, I'll take 0 damage and counter for free.
Oh, you don't exhaust to do that?
I don't.
All right, let me back that up.
I'm alert.
That's just a bad play.
I'm taming Salamander Monks. I'm taming Ninjas.
That's right.
I'm taming Butterfly Monks. I'm taming Rhinos. I'm taming Wren. I'm taming Raptors. Give me something else. I'm taming Sleeping Widows. Gunchi, he cannot exhaust the Iron Rhino with the Ninja. I choose what gets exhausted.
Correctamundo.
So if he attacks with a Ninja, I'll just exhaust the Ancestor Spirit. Damage to me is more important than anything else right now. So 2 damage coming in. Don't need that on the board. And I got to take targets away so you can't sacrifice them all. You know what I mean? That's my goal here.
It is a brave goal.
Because we know that Rhino's coming in. Almost made a horse noise. Rhino.
You got him.
That's a pretty solid horse noise, honestly.
That Beast Tamer's got to go.
Beast Tamer's great, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Glad you like it.
There's some choices here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know.
You know, it all goes well until you get past that first 5. And then it's all Rhino Town, baby.
Rhino Town.
That Rhino going on past that first 5. It's that Conjuration meta. Dang, that looks good on screen. I'm going to tell you. That looks good. Vivid. Colors are popping today.
Okay.
Might be a little too bright. I don't care.
Let's do this. I'm going to swing with both of these guys.
One of them's getting in, huh?
You have to trigger this.
Yeah, you got me.
Shocker.
Black Cloud Ninja is gonna Soul Strike or Seal Strike 1, and then that means I choose a spell, and I'm gonna get the Ancestor Spirit there, and then I get to block something here. And counter for free. You of course know it's gonna be the Ninja. That's an actual asset, so you can get the Ninja back, which is interesting. So maybe that's a reason to not do it. But this just turns into a fresh ghost that you can then use to swing again. May as well make you do that to yourself. All right, I'm going to go there.
Okay. So we'll resolve here first for 1.
Yeah.
Then we'll resolve here. I do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You nuke me.
Mm-hmm.
When that happens, I get a counter here. I'll also do a final cry. You may play a spell after a unit you control is destroyed. Deal 2 damage to a target Phoenixborn. You.
Far from the final cry, I'm sure.
Then I will side action. We'll do damage to your Phoenixborn.
Give me after that nice 5 token. Thank you.
Actually, you know what? No, back that up. Back that up.
Oh my gosh, I got it back to 1s here?
Yeah. I'm going to side action here. Spend this. Destroy this. Do 2 damage to your Phoenixborn and get a monk.
Space race.
I guess it doesn't matter. You can't block. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine.
It is what it is, as they say. You know.
It is what it is.
Okay.
Torres88 saying, hey fellas, Steven, I just want to say thanks. The email archiving trick was a huge game changer. Thanks for passing that along.
All right. You can thank Robert Johnson for that ops director. In
Oh,
there,
RJ?
too. He turned me on to it. I didn't really know what the feature did, and then it was like, oh my gosh, my life.
It's going.
My life is better.
I spent like 2 years unsubscribing from everything, which made my inbox a glorious destination.
I unsubscribed so fast. And you would get those stupid marketing emails and hey.
Report a spam.
It's
Get
not a
out of
marketing
here.
email. I'm just your friend. Just wanted to say, hey, we got this new game coming out, and you can't unsubscribe to this kind of stuff. It's like, report a spam, respond. You cannot do that. It's technically illegal. 5 for the Rhino. Link him to the old Can Spam Act.
Tamer takes 1 less damage. Side note, someone's asking if it should have damage.
Yeah, when it's in a battle, all things that are attacking it are -1 attack, basically. So the Rhino's out, and then we got a side action here. We're going to decide if we want to actually do anything with it. We don't want to do anything here. We'll leave that as it lays.
Well.
So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, we're racing now. It's 11. So you need to do 6 more damage. And Burn can probably do it. So hopefully not soon. Not before I do 7. Or potentially 9. Or kill my Butterfly Monk and heal myself.
Magic.
Happy birthday, Justin. Sam Olson, what's the celebration drink when ORU goes to the next round? Tall glass of warm milk.
Man, if they got him.
I heard it from the outside.
Yeah, that was really good.
Even Rafe's laughing at that.
If they make it to the Elite 8, I don't even know what's going to happen to this town. It's going to burn down.
Glass of milk and a few prayers, baby.
All right.
What are you going to do with all these dice?
Right?
What are you doing with all these?
I'm going to summon Salamander Monk.
Okay.
Side action.
Peek through the door.
Do a damage to your Phoenixborn.
1 on.
Gotta do 5 more.
Yeah. All right. Now we're going to play a game of what in the world can Zach have?
You're going first next round, so if you swing with the Rhino and deal it.
Side action, exhortation.
Oh, no.
9 and 9.
Tell you what, Zach's going to get dunked on.
Swing.
I can't. Oh, I can block him.
You can block him, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Block this one.
Okay. Attack.
I go away. I get a new monk.
And then we'll do 9 to you.
4, 8, 9, 13 of 18.
Yeah.
I better have the goods.
Does he have the goods?
Bobby Hillo better have the dillo.
He better. exactly right.
Let's swing for 2.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
It's coming down to the wire. He could go.
You see out there?
Way.
I like Jason says, just want to say after Rhino getting blown out for a while, then Rhino cleaning up last week, this is a really, really good game. Nathan saying, suddenly looking dire for Team Rhino. It's close, though. It's very close, actually.
All right, how about this hot play?
Yeah, hit me with a number. With your snake die.
Good decision. Genes here. Got a lot to say here. Hold on. I just don't know what's possible. It's all nature, so I have to understand what's possible here. You look like somebody who knows that they have the game.
That's just the old-fashioned talking.
You've already used the Brennan. I think the only real out that I have in the grand scheme of outs, I'm going to side action safeguard Rin.
I'm a 69 making a good point here. Says, man, if only there was a high-grade container that holds liquids so I don't have to hold my water in my hands till I need a drink.
Yeah, look at Zach. Have you seen Zach over here?
It's a glass of water. Commonly accepted in 220 countries.
Side action, safeguard. Choose a target unit or Phoenix Born until the start of my next turn to prevent all damage dealt to that thing by an opponent's attack, spell, ability, or dice power.
That's a pretty good moment to have that.
And then main action, pass.
Okay. So I have to main action.
You must main action.
Something
right.
in.
Hopefully it's something and it does nothing.
Well, I am going to main action here. And you're preventing damage to your Phoenix Born,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
So I'll spend a leaf, and we'll do damage to your Rhino.
All right. You did it.
It's close, though. Man, it's uncomfortable.
You've either got it or you don't, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
I got no money left. I got nothing.
You pass?
So, yeah, pass.
Molten Gold, 3 damage to your Phoenix Born.
Is that death? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's it. All right. Gold says, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I think burn is I think the only thing that I would change that this deck has needed for a while, now that you're actually playing the weenies, is do 1 to everything. So I put 2 open memories in it so I can search out what I need because I've got a lot of tools in here.
The, what is that called? Nature's Path?
Is that what it's called?
It's a leaf and it does 1 to everything?
Yeah, you got to have that, right?
It would be Dunkstown. It would trigger your Butterfly Monk to heal after you've exhausted it. That'd be a really good card in that deck.
I'm in. I'm adding it now. I think I'm adding it over Safeguard as much as I do appreciate the card. It is not as good as I want it to be.
Safeguard almost cost me that game.
Almost.
Like, I had that 1 action. And if I had needed that 1 damage on your Phoenix Form with that card, it would have been rough.
It would have been funny, right?
Yeah. Coming up 1 short.
It's a pretty niche card. Usually there's not really an effect that's going to do 4 damage to the Rhino in my limited experience, so like I'm not as worried about that in the grand scheme of things.
Also, apparently, Molten Gold places wounds.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do damage.
Oh, so you can play that, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Important.
Bypasses Safeguard.
Where's you have the do 1 to everything card in there somewhere?
I sure do. It's in that Mayoni deck because it's that good. I ended up,
Thank you. Nature's Wrath, that's it.
Smartly, I think. I ended up ordering 2 Reborn kits. Because all the cards are getting redone, I just wanted to have extra copies of.
Yeah.
Like Holy Knight's in there, so it's like now I have 6 copies of Holy Knight. That ends up in a lot of my decks.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Totally reasonable, yeah. I think that's the right thing to do.
So are you wanting to play that again, or what's your vibe?
You know,
You talking about also building a new deck at some point?
I think I should build something new.
Okay, cool.
I'm happy with it. Like, I think having Nature's Wrath in here, I think I'd go to 3 open memories. Raptor Herder's a question mark
memories
now.
where you'll get a card?
Yeah.
So why 3?
Well, because you can run like 2s or 1-ofs a lot of different tools given the matchup the Rhino's facing.
Yeah.
So you can go get your Exhortation if like it's time to put the gas on. You can get the Nature's Wrath if it's that
card.
kind of a match.
Yeah.
You can go get your Flute Mage if you need to unexhaust.
Yeah.
Right?
That makes sense.
You just got a lot of options. And it probably means that you can go get your Golden Veil, of course.
Yeah. I mean, I think when you're dropping a Rhino for 5, you just need to make sure you have the tools to make it work.
Yeah, to make it worth something. I'll keep the Raptor Herders in. I'm just going to pack this one up as it is, and that will go to further testing later down the road.
Down the road. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to play my decks that were getting dunked on by the Rhino
Yeah.
against anything else, so we
Well,
can
let's
we
build
can
one
walk
up
through
real
this
quick.
process. Yeah.
Let's build one up.
All right, here's your stack. And I'm gonna go
Stacks.
brush my teeth while you start
Oh, yeah.
examining your feenies.
All right, Stream, what do we want?
And here's the conjurer. I mean, you want to look through there and grab a couple that you like, and then we'll see what.
Now it's gonna be awkward because we do, like you said, only really have the one slate of cards. So if I need to share, I do. So I just need to be in a totally different space than nature. But you're
illusion-
also in a million different spaces. over
Illusion
there.
is untouched.
Oh, let's do illusion.
Yeah.
Should I rebuild that
Vicky.
that Vicky deck?
That's on you.
Is that actually built up right now?
The old one is.
Is it?
With all the proxies and stuff.
Hmm.
I'll bring that.
Okay, yeah, bring that in. That deck was hilarious. Xander. Okay, Jordan, you're saying Xander? Let's just look at that. Let's see what we've got with Xander. It's kind of funny because this is a game, you know, like with Flesh and Blood Netrunner, a lot of times you're choosing your ID and then you're building around it. I've been amazed at how much Ashes is the exact opposite. It's building a concept or an engine and then choosing the best Phoenixborn to run it, basically. Which is quite a nice change of pace, honestly. Let's do Xander. I'm in. I'm just organizing cards because I don't know what else to do. All right, Xander, where are you? Okay, no. Not there. Oh, right in front of me. Okay. Xander. Ooh, I really love Ramia too. I think these Ancestral Armies are so good. So good. Just units on the board. Noah's way better. I need to build a Cole deck at some point. Yeah. Yeah, Cole's great. You run all the draw cards finally, which is really nice. Yeah, that's great, Jason. That's a good idea. So Xander, Illusion, Celestial Knight, Ghostly Mount. I'm into that kind of stuff. That stuff gets me excited. Xander, here you are with Earthquake. 4 damage to a unit and 1 damage to each other unit. Wow. I get it. Okay, and Xander's running Divine, so we'll probably do like a Divine Illusion thing, which is kind of like the pocket of flavor that has everything that I'm looking for. Okay. Did you declare power for an ally, place it into your hand. So basically a conjuration without damage. As a side action too, that's relevant. Spellboard of 3, that's nice and not terribly alarming. Okay. Let's see. Celestial Knight, Ghostly Mounts, and Hollow. I'm probably just going to have to end up running a lot of the cards that aren't in this Odette deck. Let's get the Wing Lioness out here. Great card. The Lightbringer, of course. Lightbringer is so weird. I never quite appreciate what Lightbringer can do. Oh, it just makes them attack next turn. Oh, well, that's easy to understand. Okay. Vampire Bat. Admonisher. Now, wait a minute. What does this mean? Summon Admonisher. Are we hip to this? Place an monster conjuration onto your battlefield. Focus 1. If you cannot, deal 1 damage to... Oh, so like if your battlefield is too low, you can just deal damage directly. That's interesting. Okay, so it's a burn card. I get it. I get it. Okay. We got there. Weeping Spirit, I don't think that's matters. The Owl, etc. Larry King looks like an owl. Let's look at the allies. That does seem to be a Xander thing, right? Start with where you belong. Allies. Love allies. Okay, let's make our stacks. Hollow. There's hollow. Okay. Nice. Ooh, I like dice control. Yes. Ooh, I like this a lot, actually. I like this a lot with Xander. I like this a lot. Is this going to be a mill deck? Beast Warrior is good. This Beast Warrior Beast Mage thing, guys, is crazy. It boggles the mind. I can't get into it. It's too much for me. Vampire stuff. Don't need it. Oh, Celestial Knights, yes.
Xander.
Yes, Celestial Knight is the name of this game. That's the unit I've been looking for, Zach. Look, it's a 3/3 with Armored 1, Recover 2, Illusion, Celestial Magic, or Divine Magic. Everything you want.
Ooh, you're going Divine Illusion.
Oh, and you got Shadow Guards? Oh my gosh. This is beautiful.
Writes itself.
Shepherd of Lost Souls? I haven't even seen these cards. I've been out of this pie.
Yeah, you haven't been looking at the Divine / Illusion cards. What are your conjurations?
I don't know. I may not even have any, honestly.
Next level.
Well, because Xander's all about bringing allies back. He's bringing allies back.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting getting everything that's on the table here.
Jason says Shadow Guard. I feel dumb for not saying that first.
Look at this unit.
What's
See the hidden ability? What a beautiful card. And also the hidden ability is so good. I'm bringing allies back.
Huh. That's pretty crazy.
Shield Mage, Light Swordsman. So there's also some stuff in probably in your Odette deck. I imagine that. I'm gonna see if I can not dive into it though.
Well, hopefully very, very soon we have multiple collections.
What conjurations are in there?
What are our types? Divine Illusion?
Divine Illusion, yeah. I've already got those conjurations, like in Odette. Do you have any divine conjurations worth noting? You got the lion thing.
Emperor Lion, but I'm only running one copy.
Okay.
Summon Emperor Lion.
Man, Divine Illusion has got me really, really excited.
Cards that are worth knowing about. Shield Mage.
The prevent 1 to everything.
I'll let you.
Wow. It's Universal Unit Guard?
Yep.
Wait. You just can't target units?
That's right.
Wait, are you serious?
Steven's mind is
I
melting.
don't understand how that's a side action and you can't attack units?
I mean, you have to get rid of it first.
Or exhaust it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Light Swordsman, of course. I think that's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, actually, you can't even attack this.
No, you can't. You can't attack anything.
It's so good.
It's just shields everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Shadow Guard, Hollows in. Sun Sister is fine. I have a hard time. I can't evaluate yet. I'm not a quick evaluator. Unit comes into play. I'm going to drop the Shepherd for now because I feel like this is a abuse an ally over and over card, and I'm not cool enough to do that yet. Now, Hollow with Xander is actually pretty cool.
What's Xander's ability?
So as a side action, spend an angel, search your discard pile for now. I place it into your hand. So it's basically like
He gets ceremonial without being ceremonial.
without being hurt.
Yeah.
And then a Hollow, when it comes into play, lower 2 dice to an opponent's active pool to a lower level.
Yeah, but he's an expensive unit. That hollow.
It's only 1.
Oh, I thought it was both. I was like,
No, it is
gee.
an upper die, but it's a 2/1. So like, you come in, you lower their dice. Maybe you attack, maybe you block. It goes to the discard pile. Bring it back in with Xander as a side action. Play it again as a main action. Lower their dice. So it would get really annoying.
Gantry's saying Shield Mage into Lightbringer is pretty obnoxious.
Yeah, that's the one where you have to attack, but then you can't. So that's kind of weird. What does it even mean?
Well, then once you get rid of Shield Mage, you also have to make it through.
When this unit comes into play, choose an opponent. When choosing a main action, that opponent must choose an attack action if they control any units that can be declared as an attacker. So it forces you to attack my Phoenix more with everything on the board because you can't attack my units. That's great. Let's go there.
That could be painful.
Yeah, that seems nice. Lioness can't be guarded against.
Let me get
Beautiful
that.
unit. I mean, you can't hate that. And then let's look at...
That kind of just exhausts their whole board indirectly.
Yeah, we're getting to a point where, like... Okay, now I'm going to look at spellboard spells that are not conjurations. I feel like that's where the money is. That's where the game really goes, you know? Yeah. Bringing Hellas back. Yeah.
I grabbed my 1.0 collection
Gross.
because I'm not sure if Shield Mage changed or not.
I think it did.
Let's find out.
Law of Assurance is not doing it for me.
You're not certain about it?
No. Law of I mean, these laws are so conditionally good. Law of Grace is right.
You got to
straight
find the
good.
ones that are not conditional for you.
Yeah. Law of Grace is an anti-burn card. That's kind of nice.
People saying Shield Mage changed.
You've changed, Shield Mage.
But we have
Oh,
proxies.
strings.
Look at that.
Oh, we printed them out.
We were prepared. So after this stream, I'm going to go through and remove all my cards that have proxies so that I'm prepared for Reborn. Know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. You know, Abundance could make this into a burn or a mill deck really quick.
Yeah.
If you just keep casting Hollow, lowering their dice, and then Abundance them to run them out of deck. Sounds fun, but I don't think it's good.
Sounds fun, but it sounds like something I would never do.
Hey, what about body inversion? Talk about this.
It makes all my favorite units nothing.
Can make that Rosefire Dancer a 1/3. Don't know. That's not necessarily great. Not exactly lighting the world on fire there. Although if you like, you know, if you play the like the Shadow Guard, although you wouldn't, you don't never just play it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think.
I mean,
there's
Shadow
anything there.
Guard, think about this, right? If you do have Shield Mage with Lightbringer out, your opponent has to swing it at your Phoenixborn. They do. You react by playing Shadow Guards, but
Yeah.
you don't even block with Shadow Guard. You just get them into play knowing they're going to be exhausted.
And then you just 3-1 them. Yeah, you just swing.
So if there's anything, you know what would be really great for that moment is the card that prevents you from taking all damage this turn.
Cover.
So that thing you just played on me?
Yeah.
If you play that, and I don't know if it's an action or a side action.
No, it's even better than that. So cover is even better. And it's a frog, unfortunately, but safeguard, yeah. Until the start of your next turn, prevent all damage dealt to the chosen target by an opponent's attack, spell, ability, or dice power from being received.
And
That'd
is
be
it
cool.
Action or a side action?
Side action.
So you summon Lightbringer with your action after you have a Shield Mage in play. And then
you side 'em,
side action
safeguard.
that. And then they have to exhaust everything in and do no damage.
That's pretty funny. Let's see if we can make that work.
it drives me crazy. This game is amazing.
Yar.
Yarr! Can't wait for that Pirate Phoenixborn. Yarr!
Sacred Ground.
That's a sacred text.
All units gain Armored 1 until the start of the next turn. That gives the Knights an Armored 2. Prevent 2 damage. That's pretty cool. Ooh, I love this Royal Charm, though. Charm or Divine Die. I'm not doing Charm. It's not good enough. Okay. We've pretty much got all the
That's right.
possibilities here.
Zuriel, you're not wrong. So this isn't Cole kind of a pirate?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
Then we got the action spells.
You love to see it.
I love illusion magic.
Yeah, you're back on your home turf.
Yeah. There's a weird, there's a card, there's a build here that probably like Xander Charm. That is a mill deck.
You just have to decide what kind
You're not that person.
of player you are.
Nobody is that. I mean, I am. What I mean is nobody here is that.
Yeah, we aren't.
Mass heal is not a bad idea. I mean, the thing about this game is how often are there, aside from the Rhino, how often are there actually damage tokens on units?
Yeah, usually it's 0 or gone.
Yeah. Heal, of course. Example, Spectral Assassin, and place it into its owner's hand. If you do, place it under your battlefield, draw a card. Okay, well, let's talk about this.
Is this a Cyberman thing?
Yeah, man.
Look at that thing. Hold on.
I get a Spectral Assassin in there. Yeah, I'll do that.
Ooh. That's kind of nice. Because you can use an ally that has a play effect, bounce it,
Yeah,
get a Spectral Assassin, and play the ally again.
yeah. And both the Flash Archer and the Rosefire Dancer fit that. So they can come in, they can do the 2 damage, replace an exhaustion, and then if you don't deal with them, you pop them back in, Spectral
Yeah.
Assassin, and play them again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. People, the crowd loves it.
The crowd loves the Spectral?
They mentioned it earlier. Find a
Okay.
use for it. So here we are.
All right, we'll do it.
What's the shadows do?
Oh, discard a target exhausted unit. I didn't even know this card existed. I don't understand it. It's a side action. Game is over.
Well, don't run fatties.
Activate on my trap card. Yeah, I mean, look with Steady Gaze. 2 exhaustion tokens on a target unit. Just shadows them.
Well, you let them sit there for a turn.
They can sit there for a turn, and they can try to remove the thing, you know? After destroy, place one unready spell that target opponent controls.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. Hollow plus Spectral Assassin is also fun.
Chained Creations is a nice niche card. Oh, wow. Gates thrown open. Have you seen this card?
I saw the art. I remember talking about it.
Say it again.
So you can use all of your spells again.
I don't understand.
So really, 1 cost spells with this card is really good.
Yeah, and it's not great. Xander's got a spell board of 3, but it can still be worth it. We shall see.
Jason says Gates Don't Open is a huge win con for Illusion.
Yeah. Spot trying to put a target you or your Phoenix form with a spell. Vanish is like Golden Veil for Phoenix Born. Figures in the fog. After an opponent declares attackers, choose an attacking unit and exhaust.
Wait, does Vanish stop you from taking damage on your Phoenix Born completely?
After an opponent targets you or your Phoenix Form with a spell, ability, or dice power. Not an attack. Prevent 1 damage, draw a card. Particle Shield is fine. Shadow Strike. Just getting them all out.
Yep. That's what I've been doing with each card type, is just getting the things out for the dice I'm playing. It actually is not that big of a card pool.
It's not too bad,
surprisingly. Tyler's saying the 2 life on the Flash Archer can be very limited. Yeah, 3 life's not great, but
Hey, Rally the Troop seems good. Put a bunch of allies back in? I don't know. I need more like
if they all have play
quick
effects, right?
Yeah, if they had play effects, it'd be quite good. Okay, and then I think we've done it.
You looked at the.
I haven't done the alterations. Ooh,
Ooh,
I love alterations.
big alteration.
I never get to play them. Power through, overkill 1, +1 attack. That's pretty cool. Reflections in the water. No abilities, including exhaustible. Well, that's just a great little spell. Fade away, one of the absolute classics, of course.
I hates it.
You gotta love that one. Okay. Done.
Freaking Camper is just joining. Apologizing for asking the question. He's sure someone else has already asked, but I would expect National Reborn to ship this week. We are prepared to ship it. We are waiting for it to arrive. We are expecting it imminently. As soon as we get it, we're going to be, our ops team is going to be slam dunking that thing out the door. Once that happens, your tracking will start updating, but we're going to be moving on that as soon as humanly possible.
Yeah, everything's in pre-shipment because all the labels are printed ahead of time so we can get our boxes ready. So, done. Now let's try to find a deck here. Xander brings allies back. An earthquake deals 1 to everything. So we don't really want 1 life units, but we can get around that. You know, there's only 3 earthquakes on the deck. It's not a big deal.
It's also fine if you're running the bounce stuff.
That's true. I've got abundance. This is a mill card. I'm going to just put that aside for now.
Yep. No feast here.
We can build around our combo. Let's start there.
Yeah, you just start finding the lane, right? Then you start diving in.
We'll build around our hilarious combo. So that combo is going to be Lightbringer, the Peacock. Probably don't need all of them. Probably just need 1. I would just go ahead and say that. Make that call now. So 1 summon Lightbringer. That's going to force them to attack. We're going to do Shield Mages, or Magi, if you will.
Now, here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
So when choosing a main action during the next turn, that opponent must choose an attack action if they control any units that can be declared as an attacker.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't necessarily mean they have to attack with all of their stuff.
True. Seems right. Mm-hmm.
So they have to attack with something.
Attack with 1 thing. That's hardly a combo.
Yeah.
Hardly a combo worth fighting for.
That was almost glorious.
Mm-hmm. Worth fighting for. Must choose an attack action if they control any units that can be declared as an attacker.
Now, it gets really annoying if you can summon Lightbringer or trigger it somehow multiple times.
Yeah, to keep bringing them in.
Like if you have a shield mage and it's like Lightbringer, you have to attack. Lightbringer, you have to attack. Like, that's obnoxious.
A lot of peacocks. All right, so let's put that away for a second.
I guess let me see this real quick. Yeah.
I think Shield Mage is strictly great.
Yeah, it's just
Celestial Knight, that's why you're here. This unit is so good, it makes me hurt.
yeah, super good.
Okay. Then we're going to do anything that's going to have Shadow Guards coming in.
I like that. Anything, it's like your that card that lets you unfocus the Rhino on when I attack.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's that kind of surprise element. Because technically you could have multiple of those in the hand, right?
Oh, 100%.
So they swing their last blocker, you drop 2 of those things in, it's terrifying.
And they dead. Then I think it's worth saying what are allies that would want to constantly kind of recur. I think Hollow's on that list.
That's very powerful.
Decent 1 die, 2/1 that can really just make your opponent not have the turn they wanted on the next turn, which can give you that. Weirdly enough, Ashes does have a bit of a tempo thing going on.
A timing structure there. Now that's sad, right? It's kind of cool because you spend a wolf, which could change 2 dice on its own, but you get a unit for it, right?
That's true. That's a good way of thinking about it. Yeah. Rosefire Dancer, I think, is pretty good as an ally you want to recur. Place 1 exhaustion on something. If they take it off the table, or if it just has a 3 life, you can throw it back in, exhaust something else. I think we definitely need to do the put something back in your hand. Put an ally back in your hand, wherever that was.
And you also have the Xander, you use the unit, like attack with the Rosefire Dancer, they block, you do 3, it goes away, you get it back, you do it again, kind of stuff.
Yeah, Rosefire Dancer, earthquake the board, bring the Rosefire Dancer back, play it again. I think that is strong. What was the thing that lets us bounce an ally back in?
This thing?
Is that a Spectral? Yeah, let's do Spectral. You gotta love this thing.
Just look at him.
He's a cool little guy there. Just a 2/1.
That bounces.
And they can't react. And then side action, you bounce something.
Which is also obviously got something that, like, your opponent's queuing up for a frog.
Yeah.
They get a couple damage on it or whatever. It's like, I'm going to bounce, clear that damage, get the play effect again or whatever.
And you draw a card.
Yeah.
And I think Flash Archer is similar. Right.
Obsidian saying, geez, these Ashes cards just look gorgeous. Yeah, it's one of the best looking games in tabletop.
Flash Archer is similar.
Button Job says, sounds like Postal Service is about to slow down. Will it affect delivery projections from you guys? So if USPS is going slow, then yes, that's how we ship. So we'll be getting it out the door as soon as we can, and then they'll get it to you as soon as they do.
What's the, how many we get? 30?
Mm-hmm.
Only 30 cards.
It's not a big debt.
Just nuts.
It's also worth identifying your first 5, especially the way to get allies back over and over again, like with Xander. So you might not need 3 copies of every, whatever your allies are or whatever. Even like Shield Mage, right? It's like, if you're going to start with it and put it into play, you can always get it back, yeah.
I don't think Sun Sister's got a spot here.
Sun Sister. You can see her singing it, right? Nick says, where is the Monarch promo card preview for Flesh and Blood?
Would love to see it myself.
It won't be long. It won't be long. Just the Covenant sing-along here. We're almost to spoiler season. I'm amped about the set knowing nothing about it. It's amazing. It's great marketing. Justin says, we're still getting Jericho in the April, May, or is it pushed to June, July? As far as we know, that's still supposed to be to us in April, where we can charge subscribers and ship it out in April. Mr. Lee is saying 30 cards, whole pool, card pool, dice, families, beautiful art. It's a mad game.
Yeah, it is. You know, Terrifying might be interesting here with Dark Presence.
Can I borrow this?
Yeah, so side action. Choose a unit. It has Terrifying 1, Focus 1. Or not Focus 1, it's have Terrifying 1. So 1 life, can't block. And I've got a lot of 3 attacks. Like I've got the Shadow Guards and the Celestial Knights, the Flash Archer coming through for 4, Rosefire for 3. The problem with that is that Earthquake kind of solves that problem too.
Yeah.
At the same time. So like
I think Earthquake is the jammy jams.
Body Inversion doesn't much matter right now.
Oh, there's another card you need to see.
Do you have any stuff you're hiding in your Odette deck for me?
I do.
I got Spellboard slots wide open.
Things to think about. Some of my favorite cards. Meteor. Step 1.
Don't need that.
Okay.
It's redundant.
Hold on, we're not done yet.
I'm gonna look at this though. You might have been throwing a
Curveball at you.
curveball at me. A Light Swordsman, you probably have to do that, right?
It's good. I can get you copies.
I got them right here.
Those are my copies.
Sword of Virtue, can't run that one. Don't really want the heal. Here's one. Found that one. Yeah, okay. So nothing terribly out of control. I think just the Light Swordsman.
Did you see Neil?
Yeah, but it's a dice type I'm not using.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, this makes some sense. What are you summoning here? Dread Wraiths, I don't have those. Emperor Lions, fine. Oh, the Holy Knight. You're hiding the Holy Knight from me.
Oh, Holy Knight. The Bugattiest of Bugattis.
Yeah.
You need it.
I don't know. I've got a Celestial Knight.
All right.
It's like
Could be the Knights deck, though.
it's like the Holy Knight of what have you.
Hey, buddy, I'm messing with my stack.
Yeah, your stack's done.
We're not done yet.
All right, Light Swordsman's in.
Hold on. And one of those is my first 5. Did you mess with my first 5?
Oh yeah.
So, sister, so.
Are you grabbing Light Swordsman for me?
It doesn't. Yeah, I'm going to grab some for one of us.
Okay, this looks better. And then I'm looking at, I think, Winged Lioness.
What did we say I'm looking for here? Light Swordsman.
Light Swordsman. And also, I think it's just Light Swordsman. I think I'm going to go Winged Lioness in a big way. You can have 4 of them.
Is that the character from Charlie Brown?
Nope. Okay, Lioness in. I really want more ready spells. So do Sacred Ground here? Let's put a Sacred Ground in.
Nope, wrong one. That's the Sonic Swordsman.
And maybe we should do. We're gonna experiment with these Lightbringers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta love it.
Cool. Lightbringer, Lioness,
Do
Sacred
you
Ground.
ever think back to like 6 months ago when we were playing this and had no idea what we were doing?
Yeah, it feels about the same.
Got him.
Okay, hey, we're getting somewhere. Yeah. All right, so if we look at if we think about threat, threat management. So we've got Earthquake is going to clear out swarms. Then we can do 2 shadows, Steady Gaze, and the other thing that hurts things. Like body inversion kind of making a move here again. I like it so much. Fade away. It's a good removal package right there.
Mm-hmm. Fade away so good.
Power through, I like.
I like you just didn't even move.
I'm not going to do Dark Presence.
Did Sonic Swordsman change? Do we know?
You rally the troops. Cut and Shadow. Strike. Cutting Body Inversion. Cutting Dark Presence. Cutting Banish. After an opponent declares attack or chooses a target taking unit, place one exhaustion token on it is no longer attacking. Figures in the Fog. You gotta love that. Safeguard. Fun combo, but it's not happening. Gates thrown open. You gotta honor that spell. I'm gonna look at that one. Sun Sister's out. Abundance is out. All right, we're getting down to it.
We've almost arrived.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got stacks. Stacks on stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 stacks currently. We're going to do Lioness. At least one. It's no focus ability. I think just having one is probably acceptable. We're gonna do Lightbringer. One of those is probably
It's
acceptable.
Light Swordsman, right?
Yeah. Sacred Ground. 3 all up front. Okay.
Mike saying, when will the Ashes Reborn upgrade kit be released? If you're a subscriber, we're expecting to be able to ship that sometime in the next week. If you're not, check out Plaidhat's website in the next month or two. They should hopefully have some there.
Buy my book.
That's right. Except it's not my book.
It's not your book. All right. 3. Boom.
All right. Beef. Throw my cards.
2, 3. And then things that we're going to have one of. I'm going to play the Celestial Knight
You love to see it.
because I love it more than I love most things. I think
I
I'll
mean,
cut the rest.
Which one are you recurring with your ability?
Well, I think I'm going to start with an opening of probably Celestial Knight and Shield Mage. Or other options. Flash Archer.
Celestial Knight seems like the kind of thing you're okay seeing.
More of.
Yeah.
Kind of more like a Flash Archer Rosefire situation.
They seem really good to recur. You play, you use, you can get them back.
And they're also 6 dice up front. And this would be 7, 8, 9, 10.
Does your ability cost you anything?
First 5 it does, yeah, the one recur. But I don't think I'll recur on the first turn, probably.
Yeah, it's nice. You have an exhaustion ability, right? You play a thing, exhaust a thing if they have a big unit. You have direct damage if they're playing smaller.
Yeah, I really just think this deck wants to make it out of the first turn and then just start throwing allies at you. So there's 5. So then we're going to do, I'm going to do 3 summon Spectral Assassins.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a stack of 3. So that's 8.
Tyler says Xander deck totally needs to stow away an Anchronaut.
And 10, 11.
Anchronaut. An Anchronaut.
He's out of time and place.
He's out of space.
So I need, these are going to be my stacks. I mean, do you think you even run Shield Mage? I'm not even going to run Shield Mage. Hey, is Shield Mage great? Mage great? Yes. Yes, it is. It's not what we're here for, though.
Right.
We're here for this Shadow Guard Unit Guard is what we're here for.
I'm here for the Spectral Assassin, I'm going to be honest.
Rally the troops, I think, is great. Choose a number of allies you control with 1 or more exhaustion on them. Place them into their owner's hand. Remove that many wound tokens from your Phoenixborn.
Could be insane.
Now that's just gorgeous. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 on the Light Swordsman.
Sleeves and all. Just snipe.
24, 27, 30. This one's playing in the field. Strong tempo on this boy.
How's the design space?
Strong design space. Now we've got essentially 35 cards. We're going to start making some cuts. What are the things we want to see? Essentially a few of them. We don't need to see more than 1 Rally the Troops ever, so I'm going to cut one of those. Can go probably one of these cards. I'm into that. 1, 2, 3.
We'll have your cut method here.
You know what? I might actually just cut all of these power throughs. Is there anything that +1 attack would make particularly? Yeah. 3, 5, 6. You know, recurring the hollow maybe is the better first 5 decision. But it's just a hollow. I like that Rose Fire Dancer a lot better. Hollow's a 2/1, and he's annoying. And somehow has a recover 1 with a life 1, which is quite funny to me. But could have a conjuration or a alteration.
You saw it?
We're close. I'm gonna cut 1 Spectral Assassin because you don't really. There's only 1 can be on the board, so you don't really want to see 2 of those in the same hand.
Totally.
Probably don't need more of these. The allies you can probably cut some because you've got recursion, right?
Yeah.
Let's cut a hollow. Let's. I just love the Light Swordsman. Yeah, that's a 3 out,
Yeah.
right?
I love the way it looks. I love the way it
everything
plays.
about
I love the
this.
cost. I love the side action.
Probably only need 2 fadeaways. It's kind of a first 5 card, honestly. Being serious.
What is?
Fadeaway.
Cuckoo Ray. Yeah, fadeaway is good card. It probably depends on who you're playing against.
Yeah. You might first 5 it. I mean, against like a Rhino or something. It's probably.
Yeah. If you know Rhino's coming, you definitely want it.
And then I think I'm gonna drop a Steady Gaze. Let's see how that plays. Right. That's all you can do.
I'm into it.
Oh, I think I've got these earthquakes too, so let's count them up. 3, 5, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 19, nope, 18, 21, 4, 26, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 33. 3 more cuts. We should just cut something. It's
Yeah.
probably that power through.
Well, you have 3 here. I mean, I think 1 is a lot.
All right. I'm going to cut 1 there. And there's 2 more cuts. Maybe Rally the Troops goes.
I think it's a nice 1-up, though.
Ugh.
It's particularly feisty when you have, obviously, a lot of stuff out. Healing's fine, but, like, getting multiple uses out of, like, 2 units on a turn can be devastating.
I'm going to at least 2. If it ain't a 2-of, I ain't running it. Shadow
you ain't
Guards at
first,
3,
you're last.
Celestial Knights at 3. Those cards are so good.
What kind of boss is that?
I'm gonna drop power through for now. Entirely.
Bye, Felicia.
Okay, we did it. I'm gonna get some sleeves. Make this happen. You can have your sleeves back even, so you know that the light swordsmen are missing.
I got my proxies from my other one. You can have the sleeves.
I'm not gonna do them in black though.
Oh, you got your own sleeves?
I got my own
I see.
sleeves. Maybe.
Too
We'll
good
see.
for my sleeves.
We'll see. Do I have enough is the question.
I have the
got
sleeves
these-
from your previous decks.
I've got these old like blue guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 31 sleeves. Come on.
It's like a Christmas miracle.
I love it. I love it. All right. Here we go. So there we go. We built a
Want me
deck.
to help you?
Yeah, sure.
Teamwork.
And any of the summons or whatnot, I'll put in a different color.
The conjurations.
A lot of people asking on the Discord, how are the sleeving processes going to go? Like, what are you going to sleeve your deck in, right? Ashes? It's a great question.
Yeah. Well, it's because these card backs are so awesome.
But there's also, like, for certain decks, like, these have a purplish hue. So if you sleeve these guys in purple, like, that's going to look amazing. Even in this blue sleeve, that looks really good.
Yeah, like this steady gaze in this blue sleeve is nice. These sleeves are definitely skinnier. And getting the card in there is like denser.
I might build an entire... Celestial Knight is, like,
You're just
so
obsessed,
awesome.
yeah.
It's so awesome.
It's like you're a scout.
It is just genuinely beautiful unit. What's up, Mr. Lee? How are people playing Sleeping Bear?
After a
First
nap.
turn? It's so good. It's crazy.
Well,
I was doing that early.
it's worth noting on Reborn that the average where's this go? The average game that we're playing is 2 or 3 turns. So if you play a Sleeping Bear on turn 2, you might not ever even get to use it. Currently,
It's your first 5. I think it has to be first
I
5.
have a gift for you.
Thanks.
Sarcasm.
One sleeve. Oh, this Spectral Assassin's about to look so good in this purple sleeve. Look at that. Come on.
He does look good. Won't deny it.
You got to have the right matte on your paintings or it's a waste of time.
I'm gonna try with that.
Ooh, Divine on Divine? There's been a Moida.
The way, the way you pronounced that was fantastic. I can't even do it. Miata. It's like Mjolnir, but
There's
murder.
been a Mjolnir.
I don't even know how you did it. It was amazing.
Okay.
It's so we've been playing a lot of Flesh and Blood, and matchups are totally different with those decks. So I was getting dunked on by the Rhino with this deck. So
Totally different world now.
I'm curious to play against somebody that's not Rhino. John the Bard says, "Was that a Mr. Chicken reference, Steven?
No, it was
Office?
it's I don't know, it's like a the murder mystery thing. I don't know where it originally appeared, but
There's an episode of The Office where it starts. Creed walks up, and Michael Scott's like, I think it's Michael Scott's like, there's been a murder, and you're a suspect. And then he says, all right, boss, let me get settled in real quick. And they're playing a murder mystery game, right?
yeah.
But then it cuts to a shot of Creed in the parking lot running to his car and speeding off.
It's a great show. Didn't
Yeah.
Peacock get that one? That's like
Yeah,
their
they own it. NBC owns it. So it's on the Peacock
on
Network.
the- Can't really shorten that one very well, can you?
No, oh no.
Oh my. We're in a strange, just a strange world, aren't we? Hey, these sleeves, man. Shuffle those for a second. It's like going back home, is it not?
They're very skinny, is the feeling.
They're all dragon shields, are they not?
Yeah, they are.
Am I wrong?
she just kidnapped herself, dude.
She kidnapped herself. Okay, here we go. So you're evil angel guy.
What are you talking
and
about?
I'm tricky angel guy. It's like Loki versus Satan. All right, let's do this thing.
I appreciate the low-key calling me Satan. You like my pun there?
Loki.
The Loki.
3, 1. All right. So I'm gonna have you go first. I think that's always the right answer. Although, you know, first turn Flash Archer is like, deal with it.
Well,
You know?
I mean, you have such good responses to anything I do, right? If I play a big unit, you put a unit in and exhaust it. If I play small units, you put a unit in and kill them.
That's correct. I agree with you.
So, you know, I'm no scientist.
I can shuffle these sleeves at instant speed. This is crazy. Look at this. I can't do
Instant
this.
speed. What does that even mean?
It's like my hands are at 2x. Nope. Lost it.
Fool. Okay. Fly, you fools.
Okay, Xander.
That was a good roll.
Let's get Xander in a green sleeve or a yellow. Let's do a green.
Sasha says that's a great trick to get someone else to shuffle for you.
Did I do that?
Yeah, you're like, hey, shuffle these. Don't they feel great?
Xander, yes. Cool.
The Xander man can.
Okay. Get the bin queue there. That. Nice there. Slide everything over there. Okay. Touch your cards here.
Thanks.
Touch your cards. Don't touch my cards. All right, everybody. Let's have a game of ashes.
You ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, let's play a Summon Emperor land. Go ahead.
Is that a 3-life unit there? Mm-hmm.
Hey, you don't know what he does. Face down. Yeah, it's a 3/3. I've got the beef.
Okay. Okay. You know, new deck. Let's do the following. Let's throw in a Sacred Ground. It
Great
cost
art.
me an angel.
Okay, mine?
Yeah.
Summon Dread Wraith.
Just building the board, huh?
Yep. Light.
Deal
Dark.
2 damage to a target unit. Okay.
Then I take damage equal to its attack.
That's not bad for old Steven.
El Severino?
Yeah. I honestly do not hate that.
Agreed.
So, in that case, let's do the dang thing. Let's put a Flash Archer in. It's going to be 2 and 2. And then the question you have to ask yourself is, do you go ahead and Sacred Ground to prevent any instance of damage that would hit the Flash Archer? That would keep the Flash Archer safe. Threaten 4 damage. I just don't know what kind of cards would do 2 damage suddenly. Like Quick Strike units? You got anything that comes into play and does 2 to something? Is that a thing?
In my hand, no.
Is that a thing? You don't have any nature dice, don't have to worry about that. You could do Odette for a 2/4, but that's the same thing as essentially me attacking you, except I die. Not quite as good.
Probably the best thing I have is Summon Emperor line into a Law of Domination.
They gotta attack each other.
We each pick a unit to attack.
And even that Sacred Ground wouldn't change the outcome. It'd just be 2 dead units. Yeah, it's fine.
2 dead units indeed.
2 dead units. And then side action, let's see if we need anything. You know, we really don't. We've got the goods.
Moira.
Ooh, Moira. Meow. All right, over to you. Take 4 or lose.
Yeah. You got a good little attack plan here. I like it.
I'm here for it. Are you an angel? We're just playing some old-fashioned Ashes here.
Yeah.
There's no grand concept. We're just trading actions for opportunity. It's a classic game. Cat and mouse.
We're in the deep end now. That does seem good.
First run through the deck, you're just going to get wrecked. And then you're going to know how to not get wrecked quite so hard next time. And then eventually you're going to start winning. Because as... Who was it that's saying that? Heath? No, what was it? What was the name? Hold on a second.
I'm waiting for it.
It's an older gentleman. I mean, I guess they all kind of got older.
Give me context.
Ken,
Old Thrones days?
no, you got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him, know when to walk away, know when to run.
You gotta know.
Yeah, who is that?
Hold them.
Very famous country, kind of a...
Kenny?
Yes, Kenny
Rogers?
Kenny Rogers. Thank you.
We are like an old couple now. Is that not like the 70-year-old couple having the conversation?
Whose niece is
Who
that?
was the one that sang that song back in '62?
Is that your cousin? Does she have a baby?
Did you hear about?
Can I top you off? You want some coffee?
Yes.
Would you like some Folgers diluted 5 times?
You mean coffee water?
Lawrence Carter, this is so funny. That's what I said about my silhouette deck, but here I am, 0 and 46.
Yeah, it hurts.
Mhm.
So, man,
Good
this
to see you, Larry.
is weird.
Yeah, well, I think, in my experience with Ashes, I think the best thing that you can do right now is to lose. Just pack it up. We'll go home.
You know what? I'm starting to think you're right.
I mean, we're already 5 moves ahead. We know
So,
what's going
who's
to happen.
going home? See you guys next week. So there's part of me that wants to summon the Emperor Lion, get the Law of Domination. We take care of each other's units.
Yeah, like a hug. Nice
So
hug.
you spend 4 dice, I spend 4 dice. We're both down a unit, except for I got a spell on the board. So your ally goes away, which is a card that's just gone.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not out anything.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like chess, where you're trading queen for a queen.
Yeah, you know.
So like
Yeah,
I don't know.
What do you got your? You know, Zach. Now that you said that, I do feel like I'm gonna make your decision harder. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna trade it out for that one
Okay.
when I summon the Fire Archer. So that if you do kill this, I can potentially get it back with Xander and play it again.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was not sure why, but now I get it.
Things you learn. See, we already learned something. Already winning again. Just some of that Dread Wraith, right? Then I can't attack.
You could attack.
But you got a 6 health. Do you
still,
not?
You can still attack me. I just do 1 back. At present.
I'm not doing 4 to a Dread Wraith.
All you have to do is walk in and finish it off somehow.
No, but that's just wrong, because then you attack me for 5.
Well, I have to block. Like if you attack my Phoenix Morph for 4,
Mm-hmm.
if I block with a Dread Wraith, I'm changing the target, so I have to exhaust, right?
Yeah, it's so good for you. Then you have a 5 attack Dread Wraith just sitting on the board.
But I'm
And
not
I
going
lose a-
first next round.
What?
I only have 2 health left. Not good.
No, I don't know.
I want that Dread Wraith out later. Later.
Okay.
So I think I need what? 3. Let's do this.
Okay.
Holy night.
Oh, holy night. Do, 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 do. Is, what's a spell?
Anything's a spell in the title.
Do you have any examples?
Sure.
Does it say like ready spell or action spell?
Crescendo is a reaction spell.
Okay. Okay, I got you.
There's ready spells, action
I got
spells, discard spells.
Okay.
Essentially, you can damage me with units, dice powers, and that's about it.
Yeah. Well, well, well. Here we are, here we are, here we are.
Odette and her Holy Knights.
This is just a tremendously difficult game.
Weirdly, it's thick. You know what I mean? It's like a chocolate milkshake, man. Delicious, but man, is it thick. Fresh. Like, making the decision to play this, my head hurts. I also am exhausted.
Yeah, you got your second shot
Yeah.
there, so you're
Yeah,
probably feeling like an old grandma.
I'm-
Indeed.
Feeling it. This is, yeah, it's a lot. I'm probably going to go to sleep at like 4:30 today. I'm going to go home and just be done.
Well, let's make this last as long as possible. Okay,
Thanks.
let's put you back in the same situation you started in.
You're going to nuke my night?
No,
She's hard to do that too.
I'm dancing for the night. I
Oh,
want to dance.
there it is.
Rose Power Dancer. Let's put that in there.
Yep.
And then let's side action to exhaust that.
You know what? That's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, I know. I don't know that it's any good, but I at least could take a 3-die unit off with a 2-die unit, and I feel like that's a good trade.
Mm-hmm.
1 for 1 there. Here we are now going to the west side. You a Moby fan?
I'm not.
Did you ever hear that joke about the frayed knot? You ever hear that one?
Afraid not?
Yeah.
I have heard jokes about Afraid Not.
It's just something, I can't remember how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, my brother
like a-
would absolutely know
It's
that
like a
joke.
piece of rope sitting at a bar, and he says, "Excuse me, what can I get you? What can I get you, sir?" Or something. He says, "Sir, I'm afraid not," or something. I don't know. And he's got to be tangled in some way. I don't know.
I get
It's
the
hilarious.
idea. Yeah, it is funny.
You can imagine how funny it is when you know what it actually.
It's like in Happy Gilmore. Is that what it is? The bus driver, Chris Farley?
Yes,
But
it's not
you-
Happy Gilmore. I don't think so. He's not in
Not
that.
Happy Gilmore. Billy Madison.
Billy Madison.
It's like you can. Okay, you didn't, but you can imagine what it would be like if I did. Very funny. I got Rafe on that one. I like the downtown laughs.
Oh.
We got 3 resources left.
Yeah, plenty. Nothing but net here.
So I could lion, tigers, and bears at mine.
Lion and a wraith, and then, well, what do you have after that? Nothing.
Or
There's not really much action cheating in this game, is there?
thank the maker.
Yeah. 'Cause I was thinking, well, if you kill the flash archer and then play something and swing with it, you can get in. But it's like, well, you can't.
That would be a lot of
You can't make an action
magic.
right?
Yeah, that is
And
correct.
your casting is 1 and attacking is 1. It's like, yeah, cool.
That's why
Way
it's
more
so
chess-like.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I'll call your bluff.
All right, wraith on.
Yeah. Raython. I love the idea of these undead wraith knights.
Yeah, like I said in the beginning, I mean, you're representing a certain angel. I also think that, again, I should be running body inversion.
I used to be a good singer too, according to the stories. What'd you say about body inversion?
Nothing.
I hate that card.
Lightbringer coming in.
I wake up with in the middle of the night with sweating,
sweating.
thinking about that card. Lightbringer.
Now that's a great play against that Dread Wraith.
It is.
Force it to attack for 1. It sits down. Open the window, you know?
Unless I can side action to remove it somehow.
Yeah, or if you put a lion out, then you could swing with the lion instead of the Wraith, of course.
Yeah, like you do.
Yeah, like you do.
How many health does the Lightbringer have? 1?
I can't remember. It's over there somewhere. 1/1.
1/1.
But it's when it comes into play, so.
Yeah, so then I could basically side action, but then I would have to take my action to attack.
Yeah. I'm throwing a lot of beauty at you. I've got the Rosefire Dancer is dancing, and then the Peacock is about to be shimmering.
Yeah. You really are. And I have to attack the Lightbringer when you play it, right?
No, you just must attack for your next main action. Target is up to you.
Okay, we can get down with that.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like this is all just resting on like a very delicate situation.
Had to tip her over. You know, you feel uncorked whenever you get to play nature. It's like be like, oh, I'll just do 1.
I think it's easily the most universally good power on a die. I think it's the best. Ceremonial can be really good, but it only can be.
The frog's the best.
Frog is just always
It's got to be
generically
the best.
amazing. Yeah.
Got to be. I mean, how do you beat that? How do you beat that?
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Very, very interesting.
That does 1.
Deal 1 to a target unit, then deal 1 damage
That's
to
so
target
good. You
unit.
can do 2 to the same unit.
That's right.
That with nature would be painful.
Yeah, I think it finds its way into a lot of the nature illusion stuff, like Aerodel, their precons and stuff.
I have a thing, but I don't want to do a thing.
Just pass.
We're gonna meditate.
Okay. To a goat.
Goatsville.
Yeah, but I'm sure you're on the right side here.
No, but go ahead and swing Lightbringer. It doesn't matter.
You have Lightbringer? Wait a minute.
I declare who won this exchange if I pass?
If you pass, I get to go first? I don't know.
I mean, you spent 1 more die than me.
That's right. I've got so much value.
You got to be careful. You got to get that value out. But I don't want to, so I'm going to pass.
All right, I'll play.
Yes.
Let's do 1 for this Lightbringer. You know, I don't know what I'm walking into or not. You got to attack on your next turn. And then we're going to side action to armor up everything. -1 damage.
Good timing.
I just don't want you to ping the Lightbringer. I figure if you attack Lightbringer with Dread Wraith, I survive. I don't counter.
Yeah. I'm going to play as a side action a Sonic or Light Swordsman.
Oh, that was good timing, wasn't it?
So that I can attack with it. But it's going to be -1. But I strike before you strike because of quick strike. So I will attack the light. That's only when you play it, right?
Yeah, this is done. The effect is done.
I don't want to do that. I will actually swing at the Flash Archer.
I would take 1. And I can counter or not.
Seems unwise.
You've already taken your side, and this is your main, so there's no shenanigans left after this.
Nope.
None.
I mean, I do have a goat and a lion showing, so reactions are a thing.
What reactions?
That's a good question. Whatever goats and lions can do.
I don't know what the answer to
I have
that
no
is.
idea what that is either. May or may not be in my hand.
I mean, everything in the world tells
I'm
me
gonna look
that
at my
I should,
deck and
I
tell
should
you.
just take this.
As an example,
What is it? What is it? What could it possibly be?
there's nothing in my deck that will do it.
I'm taking it. I'll learn this lesson, man. I'm taking it. I'm not countering.
All right. I'll just do one.
Okay. Now, you can't get too weird, you know, in all of this. Boy, you just want to do 4 to Odette here, do you not?
I got that Wraith hanging out. Don't forget you.
You can't guard, can you?
I can block for a
Yeah,
Phoenix
you
Coin.
gotta block, yeah.
Mr. Lee, LOL, what can you do? This game is fantastic.
This game's so good. It's actually out of control.
It hurts how good this is. It's really good.
I don't know what you can do.
Don't you love it?
Is the Lion Law an unexhausted unit? Or any unit? I choose any unit, you choose any unit, they do damage to each other.
So if you're asking about Law of Domination,
Yeah, I am.
particularly,
Yeah.
when this spell comes into play, choose an opponent to choose a unit they control.
Okay, any unit.
Then choose a unit you control.
Okay.
Those units deal damage to each other equal to their attack value. This damage and damage from attacking or countering cannot be prevented while this card is in play.
Okay, solid. Right. I think I'm gonna go value first.
Well, Value Town?
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna go to Value Town here. Oof. Okay. I think I'm gonna go to Value Town. I hate it so much. You got a lion coming in for 3, that Emperor lion.
It cost me 2 Angel.
Oh, you can't do that at all. What can you do? What are you doing? What is that card?
It seems like it requires some good dice to play it, whatever it is.
It's an unknowable.
It's any one of hundreds of cards. Really, it's more like one of like 40 cards, given the magic types. I love this game.
Yeah.
5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. Okay, so if nothing else, I can at least attack Holy Knight. Then you choose if you want to take 4 or not. Otherwise, you lose a Holy Knight. I love that. Very happy with that. You probably take 4. You can always deal 2 to something to take 4 or 3.
Kyle says 5 rhinos out of 5. Right.
Yeah, let's swing the Holy Knight there.
Where?
They're here.
Yeah.
Bixby.
This here? I will block for 4.
All right. We got at least some value out of that archer.
You got a lot of value out of it.
A lot of value. Solid value. Top value. Who made these tokens? These are gorgeous.
They are. 2 thumbs up. 5 out of 5 rhinos. Okay, mine?
Mm-hmm.
For
Did
my
we
next
uncork
trick,
something, you know? Did you
You're-
happy with what you found?
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a Crimson Bomber.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to side action, destroy it.
Mm.
Place a wound token on up to 3 target units.
All 3? They're all gone?
Bye, Felicia.
Uh-oh.
If I was going first next round, it would be particularly devastating.
You got to destroy him to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, well. My main, I'm going to throw in the Winged Lioness.
Yep.
Summon the Winged Lioness. So Sacred Ground was actually quite good against that ball.
It was
not?
very good.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. That would have been devastatingly bad.
That's why I said, man, that's good timing. And the lioness cost you 2?
Cost me 2, and I've got
And
him.
what's her stats?
2/2 can't be blocked.
2/2.
Cannot be guarded. So, units guard.
Gotcha. Let's...
You gonna swing at me for 2? With the old lion roar?
Well, I also have the Odette trick.
Oh.
Do 2 to the dreader, I take 1. Then he's a 3.
Good point.
But I like saving Odette for your lion because I like you having a clear board going into the next round.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put lion here, swing for 2.
Swinging for 2. Taking it.
You don't exhaust for that. You just take damage.
Just want to show you.
I appreciate that.
All right. Lion up.
Yep.
And lion in, lion out.
2 health. We'll load that. Take 2.
Yeah.
Do 2.
All right. So damage for board. Classic trade.
That's right. This flips to you.
And I'll need to get something on the board to not take a lot of damage.
To not get dunked on.
Mm-hmm. But this deck is built to put bodies out.
Yeah. All those allies.
I'm gonna have to side action to get them back. I could get a flash or a rose fire here.
Hot.
Hot dog.
Hot diggity dog.
Hmm. Okay. These are nice. These are nice cards. I like the cards.
20 health.
Yeah, man. You know, I've got plenty of room.
He's a beefer.
Yeah, he's got the beef.
He might end up with a spot on Zach Beefy board.
One can only hope.
Yeah. He's got great forearms of justice. All right.
Let's just take a look here.
Take a look.
I can do anything. We need more illusion dice.
Then 5. All right.
Yeah.
This is why we play.
All right, I'm going to meditate 4 times.
All right.
Actually, this is good because then I can play these with
That's
Xander.
right. Allies are really good to get over there.
Mm-hmm.
And you get choices. That's the old ceremonial trick.
Okay, and we're going to change all of these to the wolf pack. Oh!
That's terrifying.
And we're going to change all of your dice.
You could. No, you can't. You meditate this turn.
That's
You
right.
could next.
And then we will play the one and only Celestial Knight. Immune to all of your nonsense threats currently, but I'm sure you have plenty in hand. 3 life, but -1 to any damage.
Any damage is dealt.
Any damage is stealth.
Pretty good.
Yeah, got armor. And then I'll pass it back over.
Well, I think I have good solutions. It's time. I'm going to spend these 2 and a basic. We're going to summon... Oh, no, I can't do that. Hold on. I need to see something. It's not about my loss. Okay. We're going to meditate.
Okay.
And we're going to meditate. I need all of you. And those 2. I'm going to meditate 3. Be funny if I pitched all 3 of my laws that I need.
You got laws coming in?
Yeah, it's about to be Law City.
Maximum velocity.
It's fun getting to actually play my cards. Against Rhino, I was just not... I was scraping the barrel to try to just survive. Then I will go ahead and summon this here. This here? Lion.
What do you get with that thing?
When it comes into play, I can search my draw pile and reveal a ready spell with law in its title and place it in my hand. So I will do that part first. Then it says you may immediately play the law from your hand without paying any action or side action costs. Shuffle your draw pile. So I will play Law of Domination. And it says when this spell comes into play, choose an opponent to choose a unit they control, then choose a unit you control.
This one.
Those units deal damage to each other equal to their attack values, and it also says that this damage and damage from attacking or countering cannot be prevented.
Oh, okay. That is good, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you want?
I will choose my lion.
All right, lion to lion. Lion to lion to lion, go. Lion massage machine, go. Will you send my life over? Okay. I'm gonna side action Xander.
Mm-hmm.
Main action that.
Yeah.
I don't think I need another. Back in the game.
Only got so many answers.
Celestial Knight. Coming at you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a good unit.
It's nice, isn't it? We'll see if we can deal with it twice.
Shield Mage
Hmm.
as a side action. So units I control cannot be targeted by attacks an opponent controls. And then
Fine.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. We will go ahead and summon a Dread Wraith.
You're full up. It's got the full boat.
It's a party.
Will you?
Look at that.
It's the full line.
It's like that one cool moment in that Justice League movie.
Well, I'm probably not attacking. I'll tell you that. I don't know. It's not very threatening, funnily enough.
Threat level medium.
That level's pretty high. Had to spend a lot of money this turn. Too much money. Got that knight though. What do I really want to do? What do I really want to do?
Can you feel?
I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to change what I did. So I can play one of these summons. I need the dice.
Oh, you just have too few dice.
Yeah, like I need a divine die in.
I mean, you can. I don't care.
I don't know if it matters.
You just use it as a basic, right?
Yeah.
It's fine. That changed none of my decisions.
Basic for a mask.
Yeah. It's fine.
Then we can get a Lightbringer out, and then you have to attack. Let's do it. Meditate up.
I really wish that the combo you had earlier worked like we thought it did.
Wouldn't that be crazy right now?
If I had to attack
The
with all
whole thing.
5, oh my goodness.
All right, let's summon this Lightbringer.
Especially because no one wants to attack with Shield Mage.
Man, Shield Mage is crazy.
Yeah, it's bazonkers. This way.
All right, Lightbringer out. You got to attack next main action. Enjoy that.
Right here, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's swing with the light swordsman at Xander.
I'll Lightbringer it.
I strike first.
Oh, you got a
Fire
quick
be
strike?
willing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gross. Quick strike's good. I think the Light Swordsman's a good unit.
It's right just on top of the curve.
Are people playing that one?
A side action and a power die for a unit that does 2 and also strikes first. Useful.
Maybe I should just, I don't know, maybe I should just attack. Maybe I should just counter it. It's like I don't have anything to do. You can't attack your units. I can't attack you. Good question. Quick strike. What the heck is that even? What's wrong with people? I take 1. +1.
2.
Okay, I'll
2.
block with the knight then.
All right. So I'll strike you for 2, and it can't be prevented.
From what?
Law of domination.
Wait, that's the whole round
whole
or the
round.
whole turn?
This damage and damage from attacking or countering cannot be prevented while it's in play.
Oh, end of the round. Oh, Lord. I shouldn't have brought this in at all. I thought it was just
Reverse
a moment.
it.
I thought it was a moment. That's insane.
Yeah, so the moment is when he comes into play. You choose a unit, I choose a unit. That happens.
Yeah, I thought it went out after that.
But then the law of domination stays for the turn.
Okay, I'll take 2.
That's functionally how all the laws
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. Okay. Sacred Ground, swing Phoenixborn for 1. That's all I can think to do.
I don't know. Part of me wants to block with the Dread Wraith. Just start beefing them.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go first next round. The more beef in this stew, the better.
Give him the beef. Let's attack here, actually. No, I can't. That's right. Shield Mage.
Yeah.
Every good play is gone. I can't even attack the Shield Mage.
You have taken it from me. Yeah, it's something special.
But they'll keep towards battle line there.
That's right. I don't know.
Just take 1.
My brain.
Just take 1. Come on.
Yeah, we'll take 1. Take 1 down, pass it around.
Over to you.
All right. You really just can't block it. It's quite glorious. 2. You have 2 dice left. You could technically do stuff with that.
I got all sorts of stuff.
Oh, man, that's funny.
You wouldn't believe what I've got.
I do not believe it. We're going to Odette into
Into the waif.
into my Dread Wraith. So I'll take 1. It'll take 2. But now it's beefier.
Odette Dread Wraith is nice. It's really good.
Thank you. I like it. I like the stock.
He likes the stock.
Then that was my action. So I will not take a side action.
Lame. Well, It's funny because it's not really that threatening.
Just derping around a little bit.
I mean, the race will get bigger, obviously, you know.
it will get more threatening if you're not careful.
Because the problem with swinging with the knight is that you wraith it,
And then I go first next
and
round.
you go with 5. You don't have to counter.
Well, if I block, I do, right?
Oh,
If
yeah.
I change the target.
Is that the new thing?
Yeah. If you attacked the Wraith, I wouldn't have to counter, but
Mhm.
you obviously can't because of the shield mage. So if you attack Odette, I either have to take 3 or if I block.
And he's
I
at
have to
3
counter.
attack there?
Yeah, 3 attack, 4 life left.
Not on these law turns.
It's literally the first time with this deck that the Lion and Law have mattered.
Lion and law.
I love it.
Okay. Well, I kind of got to do something, don't I? I will, ugh. I
Yeah?
don't know. I mean, so like if I pass and you pass, everything ready is.
I think I'm definitely swinging with stuff.
Yeah, you swing, then you swing again, don't you?
Yeah.
You draw into that earthquake.
What's
Okay,
Earthquake do?
nothing. And
That's the one to everything?
no, I'll pass. I will pass.
I forget what Earthquake does.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. Might see it.
All right. I remember it's good.
We might see it. I don't know.
Okay. I declare
How many law dominations you got?
3. It's
Yeah.
it's my law for
It's
this
from the deck.
Yeah. You can imagine, like, you have a 1 health unit. I choose my Wraith. And it's like you have to do damage to me so I get bigger and I
Yeah.
clear a unit. And it's just like,
Yeah, it makes a
you know,
lot of sense. It's fun when your opponent is countering your favorite unit.
hey, that's what that body inversion was.
I'm putting it back in.
Even when you dunked on me?
I'm putting body inversion back in tonight
right after
after
this
this
game.
game.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not looking forward to it. I will swing with this Dread Wraith.
For 1.
Just for 1.
I'm doing nothing about that.
All right, take 1. Call me in the morning.
I'm still passing.
All right, back to me.
Back to you. Back in black. I don't know if I'm passing. You could turn one of your dice down.
Turn down for what? Roden is enjoying your suffering.
That's good.
He says, for some reason, your plight is comical. Steven's good at being that.
I know, yeah.
bad.
It's fun.
You should go watch any of our Heroic Champion streams.
It's a good time. Okay, I've just got to make a decision here, time.
I'm so curious what an Earthquake does. Besides shake the ground.
Bill Nye. The science. Okay. Well, boy. Well. You're going to attack with that Dread Wraith. You're going to swing for 3. That is going to be bad for me. Then we need the Shield Mage to go away, ultimately. And then that's that. All right, so I will main action. This is a trade I need to be making. Let's. All right, I'm gonna steady gaze that Dread Wraith. Double focus. Double exhaust.
You had it the whole time.
Pass
Okay.
it back over.
Choices.
Choices.
You have no dice.
None. He's got no money.
Pay him. All right. Let's line up the Holy Knight and swing at Xander.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'll trade that. 3 for 3. It's just +1 attack, yeah.
Oh, it's not +1 life? Hold
I don't
on.
think so. Check the text. The sacred
The
text.
sacred text.
Sacred text. Bryce, can you pull up the divine magic thing?
I'll get there.
I think it's just +1.
I have them already.
Isn't charm -1 and that one's +1?
That sounds right. Did it used to be +1 and +1?
Yeah, in a better life. Better for lions.
Its attack value is +1. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing that. I thought I was going to not die, which was the goal, as you can imagine.
Celestial Knight versus Holy Knight is an interesting battle, you know?
It truly is.
In battle, the Celestial Knight should win, except the Law of Domination is in play.
That's right.
An absolute classic. Unless you line it up like you were going to do. Just wild.
It's quite interesting.
You said it, man.
Wouldn't you say?
Send that shield mage over. I won't block.
I don't believe you. I'll pass.
Pass. Here we go. A wassailing. This one. This one. I guess I'll keep this one. Wait, do I get to roll first? Yeah, and then decide?
Yeah, that's right.
I'll keep it. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, on a gravity belt. What you gonna do?
So I can attack with multiple. I can attack 1 unit to 1 unit.
That's right. Or multiple at the PB. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Brandon. Look at that game. It looks so good. It's the best game we have on camera.
It's good. It's very good. Okay.
Did you get any good cards there?
None.
Let's not sleep on Xander's ability here either, Steven. You can potentially roll in a light swordsman. That's actually quite interesting. If I can get rid of that dumb shield. Dumb.
Right?
Okay. Let's look at what we got here. It's reasonable. Flash Archer can take care of that shield mage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Got tools.
I'm working on
Tools to pay the bulls.
Well, as they say, we're kind of in a situation here.
Found ourselves in a situation.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I'm going to meditate 4 times.
Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Um, play a Sword of Virtue.
Oof.
2 basics. Well, unexhaust here.
Oh, really? Well, hello. Hello, Mr. Dreadwraith. What are you up to?
Just partying in the USA.
Body in. The weird thing is, like, it's kind of nice for you to not have battlefield slots. You know what I mean?
That is, in old Ashes, that was something that people would mess with and then keep their opponent exhausted.
Yeah. Let's try that. So, what are we going to do instead? We're going to dirtle on. Yeah. We'll dirtle to our heart's content. Let's meditate twice. Ah, no. To wolves. Turn your dice down. I feel like I'm not good enough to use those dice powers, honestly. Let's summon a Lightbringer. You gotta attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have another one. I can get the other one from
The pile.
pile. Dun, dun, dun. Where's the peacock? There it is. Beautiful purple sleeve.
All right. Light Swordsman is going to swing at Xander.
Xander for 2, huh? With quick strike.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bummer.
High value unit.
High value unit.
Roden, yeah, referencing Miley Cyrus. He loves it. You love to see it.
High value unit. I'll take 2.
Call me in the morning.
Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll sacrifice a Lightbringer to that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Just
It's good to have that over there too.
yeah, it's true. It's just 1 Lightbringer. Okay, back over to me. Keep casting. Keep casting. How? Because you've taken away my ability to actually target things in a strategic way. We've got to think about how we do this. I think, let's see, if we do this, and then if we do this, ding, 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 ding. We've got ourselves in a real game here.
Yeah.
It's a real Ashes territory.
Are we good? Who knows? Is it fun?
No,
Yes.
it's not. No, we're not. It's not like good.
No, but is
But it's equal.
equal. That's right.
Okay, let's do Xander. He's gonna get a Rosefire Dancer as a side action.
Is he exhausted yet?
Yeah, he is now.
I can't. Like I literally can't see your card because of the light.
And then main action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna play the Dancer because I don't want anything stupid to happen until I can play and exhaust.
That's right.
So instead, I'm going to put a Winged Lioness into play.
Can't be blocked.
Can I be guarded against?
Okay, so I can't unit guard.
Yeah, like anything that would change the target is called guarding, apparently.
I thought guarding was blocking units and blocking was blocking Phoenix.
Yeah, it's kind of handy like that, but technically Phoenixborn can guard
Mm.
as well, you know, because they're changing the target
Yeah.
to them.
So anytime you're stepping in front of a unit is guarding. Is that right?
It's basically, the best way I've had it described, I think, is anytime you're changing the target to something else, it's guarding. Otherwise, it's blocking.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was if you're stepping in front of the Phoenixborn, it's blocking. If you're stepping in front of a unit, it's guarding.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I
like,
want to think about that.
This going over here
Yeah,
in front
that's
is
right.
blocking.
Yeah,
This coming in front of this is guarding.
yeah. That's right.
So I can't get in front of this in a unit.
That's correct.
All right. Well, that's interesting, dude.
Beautiful board, though.
Mm-hmm. You have what left? I know. I saw you get the Rosefire back,
You did.
which can do one and do one.
No. Exhaustion on a target unit.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. For you,
Cool, man. Cool. We're going to have to find a way to get some damage in. I'm going to need more owls.
Ooh. I have my methods.
I need more owls.
Larry King. He looks
Wait,
like
what a
an owl.
strange thing you gotta, to say.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, you're right. Lightbringer is such a beautiful card.
Oh, it is. Yeah, those colors are nice. That Celestial Knight's a pain.
Yeah, good. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It really is. It really is, though.
Can't get your stupid law out. Stupid lion.
Dummy.
You're full up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep slowly playing units. I'm gonna get to 6. And then
That's-
I'll win.
It's bad math for old Zach.
Mr. Man.
Well.
It does feel like a chess mid game, honestly. Like exactly like it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Exactly like it.
Let me see how many I need. Yeah. All right, we are going to lion the Dread Wraith, encourage him, and the Dread Wraith is going to swing at the Celestial Knight.
For 4.
Yep.
It's cool. Cool tricks, man.
Just playing the chess game.
Cool trick.
Here's my knight, or I guess my Wraith. Where's your knight? Wraith for knight.
Cool tricks.
Brian says, things you only hear at TC Studios and Hogwarts. Need more owls. I just got through watching the Harry Potter movies for the second time. It's been a long time since I've seen some of the earlier ones.
Okay. I'm gonna spin 2.
At this point, I'm just kind of poking.
Yeah. Shadow Guard in.
Mm-hmm.
He's hidden. Ah. He's gonna unit guard for the Celestial Knight.
Very cool. So you hit me for 3, I demolish you.
Yeah. That's correct. Good way to think of it, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's great. Look at us making trades.
That's right. I'd play a much more interesting game, but Shield Mage is the worst unit I've ever encountered.
You have answers. Just exhaust it.
I don't have that answer.
I thought you went and got the Rosefire answer.
Yeah? Don't want to waste it on that.
Hmm.
It's a weak unit.
Yeah, but then you could murder it.
You're like, please take my units off the board. Please, sir.
May I have another?
Please. Take them off the board.
I got tools. I got tools in different area codes. You just wait.
Okay.
I just don't want to show you my queen yet.
Yeah, well,
My gambit.
here is the Rose Fire Dancer.
Hold me closely. Fire dancer. You're just saving those wolves. It's an obnoxious decision.
I'm going to exhaust that Dread Rate.
Ooh.
I think I can get a knight through here.
All right.
Unless
All
you
right.
do something. Guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. As much as that Winged Lioness wants to attack that Shield Mage, it cannot.
You love it.
But it's a perfect 2, you know, the boom. Just goes to show you that being celestial is better than being holy. Why be holy when you can be a true angel?
That's right. I've lived my life by that. All right.
You know, I've always said that.
Always. Since I was 6. It reminds me of my niece when she was like 4. See, you don't really remember much before you're like 3. At least for me. 3 is kind of my earliest memories. But at her 4th birthday party, she got a gift. She's really good at getting gifts.
Oh, that's great.
So she opens it, and whatever it was, she's like, oh my goodness. I've wanted this my whole life. It's like,
How could you possibly
the
know
12
that?
months you can remember, but it was probably true. Like, she's
That's
always
awesome.
wanted it as long as she can remember, but literally, not just like, I've wanted that forever, but really, though,
That is awesome.
yeah. One of
You love to
my
see
favorite
it.
moments, yeah.
You love to see it.
Man.
You know, actually, Xander popping Shadow Guards back into hand is pretty cool.
It's
Which
just
is like
keep the cycle
anytime
going,
from
man.
hand, 3 damage blocking unit guard.
Yeah, well, and then you have it turns offensive because if I know you have it in hand, I attack, you drop it, and then I don't have blockers after I attack. So you just take the damage and have a 3 out. Like, that could be gross, too.
Yeah, totally good.
Well, man,
Well.
I'm excited to do what I'm eventually going to do.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I just have to walk this line carefully. It's the kind of thing, it reminds me of when I was playing Dorinthia yesterday, and I did something, you're like, all right, I won't block, and it shut everything down. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
I need to not get in that sequence here.
All right.
Like,
don't
run
do
out of
it.
actions before I...
You don't want to do it. You don't want to do that one.
I just got to make sure it works how I want it to work. I guess if I do that, nope, not a good idea. I don't want to not spend my dice, you know?
Do. Yeah.
There it is. I solved it.
You solved the first part, second part, third part, or are we back to the first one being unsolved?
Hopefully I don't fail. Holy Knight, I'm going to swing at your Celestial Knight.
Oh. Really?
Yep.
Now wait a minute.
What is going on?
Yeah, you got to have some kind of weird thing. You got to have weird things here. It's the only way you have.
Now hold the phone.
You don't win that.
Brian's saying, have either of you ever played the Mega Man TCT? We haven't, but that's actually really high on our throwback list. I'm looking forward to that game. I hope it's half as good as it sounds.
You don't win that exchange. What is possibly possible? What side action do a damage to something?
Well, it gets 2 on you, right?
Yeah.
So then you're only a life away from going away. So that is at least some options for me.
Are you wanting the Holy Knight to die? Is that what's going on here?
I mean, I'm either doing 3 damage to Xander or doing 2 damage here and losing my knight. But also taking that off the table for you.
If you have something that does 1.
Well, like if you block and counter.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just take 2 and not counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then swing 3 back, and then you stay full up on your battlefield there. Whoops. Which I think is the thing that you don't want. If I'm being honest. I'm going to drop in the Shadow Guard.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it's all the dice. And then I'm going to counter for 3.
You got it. 3 and 3.
All right.
That's a cool unit.
It's great, isn't it?
Big fan.
So that shield mage can step in front of anything.
That's right. Not today.
Okay. Well, I'm not certain. I'm just not certain about this, man. I got the first action next turn. You got a ton of dice. 1 metric ton.
Also got a slot here.
You got a slot. Yeah, you got a lion, you got a wraith. You want 2 wraiths only? You got a lion, you got a domination coming in, you got the whole boat.
And
then that happens. Okay. I'll swing for 3 at your Phoenixborn.
you have no dice. That's good.
None.
That's good news.
Yeah. Just need to see that real quick.
I'm gonna block the 2 here.
Okay.
So then I'll take 1 from the Lightbringer.
Yeah.
And this goes away.
Yeah.
All right. Party time.
Let me see if I want to side. I may as well. I guess I'll side action here. It's not gonna matter because you're gonna play the law, I think. But it's the only side action I've got. I may as well do it. Mine armored 1, armored 2 on that Celestial Knight. Oh, that's so good. If you don't have that stupid law of stupid.
Okay. I'm gonna use Odette's ability to do 2 damage here and take 1 on Odette.
Right on.
And then I will pass.
Pass it back to you, baby. Yeah, maybe I should swing with that knight. Hold on. It's just how much of a dog pile can you actually pull off here? I think now's the time. I'm going to swing 3 at Odette.
Take it. See if my gambit here paid off.
Yeah, big old boy, are you?
So that's enough. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm gonna play Meteor here. So it's gonna do 2 damage to everything on the board, but it's 2 pockets of 1 also. So you'll prevent both of those.
Okay. These go away?
Yep.
And then all your stuff as well? Okay. All right. Okay. Dodge the meteor, kinda.
What's that from? I think I spent it on something. Yep.
And you got a main action still?
That was main and side.
Oh, the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
All right, pass.
Okay. Let's summon a Dread Wraith. And play a Light Swordsman.
Pass.
Okay. I will play a light swordsman and swing for 5.
Okay. Taking 5. Take 5.
There's all the other damage. I was wondering what was that. Okay. Then I'll pass.
Okay. I become the first player. It's all powerful.
Lots of knives. And lions and angels.
Hmm.
Ganchi, do I feel the ground shaking? You love to see it.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I'm going to play this Earthquake. This here Earthquake.
What's it do?
4 to a unit and 1 to every other unit. We're going to do 4.
This guy?
Yeah. And I'm going to spend 2 basics, and I'm going to look at how I actually might want to do that. We'll do these 2. Yeah. Okay. Well, now we've got some breathing room here. Huh. How interesting this game has developed. Look at this. Look at how this game has developed. We're kind of back almost where we started at the start of the game. 10 damage, 13 damage. Huh. I mean, this is just fascinating. I've not seen an Ashes game go like, just feel so classic board movement, presence, etc. I've never seen this happen. I feel like I was really behind too, and I'm starting to try to get back in this game. And I've got some tools here too. I'm gonna do a couple of side actions. I'm gonna meditate a couple of times. Get some wolves on the table. Oh!
Thanks, Phil. Did you catch this?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I got you. Oh!
Interesting.
We're back. Back where we started.
All right, mine.
Uh-huh.
Let's meditate into a goat. Then I'll play a Grave Knight, goat, angel.
Must be blocked if able. That's a good unit.
Basic. He's a 4/3/2. Must be blocked available and overkill 1. So if he gets blocked, he does 1 to the Phoenixborn.
Okay. Huh. Must be blocked. Okay. That's not terrible, is it? Let's... You're low on deck over there, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. You too, right?
Yeah. I'm going to play Hollow. And we're going to push these two down to their basics.
Mm-hmm.
And side action is none. In the end game now.
That is true. Truth. Dreadwraith's gonna attack here.
For 2, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. For 2, I can swing back at you
What
for
up, Tim?
2. Huh. Yeah. I'll do that. Swing back at you for 2 and lose it.
Okay. Then let's side action. Meditate. Into a goat.
Okay. I'm Xandering. Playing hollow. Goat and knife.
Boo.
Goat goes to knife. I think it's just 1 down.
Hmm.
And then knife goes to basic. Yeah, lower them 1 level.
Goat goes to knife. Knife goes to basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Robbie. Yeah, we're super excited too. It should be any moment we should get tracking that it's headed our way from Plaid Hat, and we're ready. We'll ship them right out.
Meditate to a knife. Summon a Dreadwraith.
Woo! You got it out. Okay. So what you're saying is, Wow. We got ourselves a ball game.
We sure do.
Goodness gracious. What is going on here? I don't even know what to do. Okay, so we can put 2 damage potentially somewhere. I mean, you wouldn't waste a Grave Knight on that. You might block with a Dreadwraith on that. Ultimately fine. Okay, yeah, that's ultimately fine. I'm gonna do 2 to Odette.
Okay.
Yeah. You countering?
Mm-hmm. I think I have to if I step in front of you.
That's right.
But
Still
yes,
do.
I will. I will gladly do that.
Grave Knight versus Celestial Knight? How cool is that?
Ooh, it's getting saucy.
Hot sauce.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And by swing, you got old Big Papa Pump potentially coming down.
Big Papa Pump indeed.
That's right.
An absolute classic.
It's really interesting.
Might be time just to build a wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna summon Everline. No laws to speak of.
Right.
It's a lawless land.
Be gone. Okay. Well, dude,
A lot of thoughts going on, Duder's
a
head.
lot of thoughts in old Duder's head, that's for sure. You got one die. You're at 13. Okay. So we could do this. And then we could do that. And then maybe we could get through. I mean, I'm not gonna make any promises.
Not gonna rule it out?
here. I'm not gonna make any promises. Yeah, and then potentially that. Okay. Thinking harder. Let's go ahead and I'm going to steady gaze there for 2 exhaustions.
Hurts. Mine?
Yeah.
I'm gonna meditate. Into a knife. Play blood chains. Sacrifice here, put an exhaustion there.
Okay. Made that decision easy.
Well, once he's exhausted for the next 2 rounds, this game ain't gonna last that long.
Okay. That blood chains is annoying.
Got him.
16.
Hilarious.
Okay. The Lightbringer comes out, potentially. Yeah, Lightbringer comes out. And then it's just a lion. And that, what is that ultimately? What is a lion?
What makes a man, Lebowski?
What is enlightenment? All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're going to Lightbringer to force the issue here. You gotta attack, and then I'll pass. I'll meditate 1, but I'm not gonna like it. Maybe it's from the board. Maybe I don't need Sacred Ground anymore. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. It's a Celestial Knight.
I will attack Xander.
Taking 3. Okay, swing 1 on Odette.
Pass.
I'm going to summon this here Spectral Assassin. ally back into my hand, place a spectral, and draw a card.
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use adaptability to do 2 there and take 2.
Okay.
Better than a unit on the board still.
Yes. Yes, it is. Actually, hold on. I got a main action, actually. That's only a side.
Mm.
So I'll just do 2.
Okay. And he stays in play.
Yeah.
Then I won't use this. That's really good as a side action.
Mm-hmm. Super good.
I will pass.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Y'all ready for this? It's a good game.
All basics?
No. No lions though, so that's good for you. Draw 1. I try to draw the other one. I fail, so I take a damage.
I'm at the end.
5
2, 3,
cards in?
4, 5 in.
Yep. All right. Where were you?
Okay, we're in the end game now for real, though.
Yeah.
My gosh. 20 health is great.
Gee whiz. You know what I mean?
I so do.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, let's play a meteor. Do 1 to everything.
Why? Why?
I'm out of tokens. This is a damage.
Yeah, we've never seen that before, honestly.
That was my turn.
Just 1 to everything.
Yep.
Cost you everything you got there. All right, so you currently have 5 is your biggest. 4, 5, 6. Ugh, that's a little too close for me.
It's something.
Okay, well,
This is a great game.
yeah, we're gonna do. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Don't know. There's a lot of interesting plays here. A lot of threads in old Duder's head. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah. We're in the end game now.
Okay.
This may be one of our best games.
This is the best game. Of
Just from an
Ashes.
enjoyment standpoint, this has been good.
All right, Xander is gonna bring back Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to play Hollow. And I'm going to go Goat to Knife and Angel to Basic.
Seems good. Seems good.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess you gotta have that dude
That's right, Gunshi.
where it's bad.
Hollow coming in for the goods.
How many of the 3 attack play as a reaction to me attacking is in your discard pile? 2.
1, 2, 2.
Great. Did you cut one of those at the end?
Don't pay attention.
I think that's fine. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Swing it all 3.
All right. You're gonna bring the guy in,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna block here and here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Hold on a second. You can just play them and play one again. Although it's not like built up, so it's not exactly
Ideal.
as scary. Now, let's see. If this is 4, you're doing 7. That is it. Yeah, I could have did that long ago. Don't worry.
Uh-huh.
2 there.
That's awesome, Damien. Says, I just pre-ordered this in the UK based on the very fact that every game you guys play I've picked up and I've really enjoyed. Flesh and Blood, awesome. Skytear, awesome. Marvel Champions, awesome. You're going to love this. Those are some great games.
We'll do that there.
All right. They blow each other up and I do 3.
That's right. And so 3, 6. The math.
We have the meats. Let me think about this. I'm going to meditate. This away.
Mm-hmm.
And turn this into a goat. No reason.
Is that the blood change thing? What does that do?
Mm-mm.
I don't know what happens.
Go ahead.
I'll look at your discard pile in a second, I guess. Okay. All right, we're going to do some meditating, but we're going to look at what we need first. Are you an angel? And then I guess we can take these guys. But we got to be careful because we can only meditate so much. Okay. Okay. How many cards you got left in your hand there?
3.
3 cards left, he says.
This is the end.
3 cards. Okay. You don't want to make a mistake here,
Lots on the line.
Yeah, right. Like, this is the finals. Side action light swordsman. What kind of goat reactions could you possibly have? Anything that would prevent this from killing you.
Most of those are charm things.
I'm swinging at you. Don't you dare have something.
I have nothing. You get me. What I had was adrenaline rush to unfocus my lion. So if you don't have a side action unit, I forgot about the swordsman that you stole from me.
It's good.
Probably should have summoned my dread wraith. But I also literally the turn after I finally dealt with your thing is when I drew all my blood chains
Mm-hmm.
at the same time. It's like when I had that big board
Yeah.
and you had that one unit that was a problem, I was like, oh man, where was blood chains?
All you need to chain up that Celestial Knight and you're done.
Yeah, that was great. That was really great.
That was probably
That was a
the
good
best
game.
game of Ashes we've had.
That was super good.
I was saying whenever you left, this is the first one that felt like a true back and forth. I felt like I was way behind and way out, and then I was like sneaking back in.
Yeah.
Because it was an oppressive board, but it wasn't terribly damaging, so it was just kind of like,
Yeah.
well,
It was
we can
just
wait a little bit.
slowly becoming a problem.
And then Hollow actually doing some work at the end of that
Yeah.
game.
I think there was a turn where I didn't think about it because your ability, but I Emperor Lion into a Law to get rid of your Knight, Celestial Knight.
Trade the knight for the lion.
But then you were literally like, get it back, play it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you had to spend a lot of dice on that.
It was 4.
But I ended up spending 4 to get rid of it, and then you got it. Like, you got it back, which you got to use, but like, you only pay 3 for it.
Yeah.
So getting rid of it cost me 4. So it was kind of a bad exchange. Like, I spent more dice dealing with it. I think there was more clever ways for me to handle that.
That's probably right. I was super worried that one unit holding that board down for so long for like blood chains reasons.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, but this is a really bad exchange every time, so I'm gonna hold on to this.
I think, obviously, and with my big board, if I had drawn into a blood chains,
Yeah,
I sack one of those little units, open up a spot on my battlefield, and lock your thing down.
it gets really good.
It gets aggressive, but there's good stuff going on here. It's good for a deck that you haven't tuned yet.
Yeah, and the classic Sacred Ground with Earthquake is like super good, right?
It is super good.
Prevent everyone to everything that you have, and then Earthquake the board, and so you're unscathed.
And you have the thing that prevents damage, the unit, the Celestial Knight.
The armor.
So that's naturally also good in that scenario. But yeah, I think anytime you can, that's a great little combo piece, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be good at dealing with wide things. And this, I had some beefers.
Yeah, that
And
was
you handled
the
it.
beef. Yeah, it was on edge. I feel like that entire time.
Yeah. Your Celestial Knight was
like,
a good interaction for my pieces.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was really good.
Wow, what a game. Hey,
Well-
thanks for joining us, everybody. We hope to get Ashes Reborn in your hands as soon as humanly possible. We can't do anything to speed that up. We're just waiting on the shipment from Plaid Hat. It should be here any moment. We got everything prepped. We're ready. The moment it shows up, it's unboxed, it's reboxed, it's out the door. So we can't wait to share this game with you. And if you haven't subscribed and you have all of your Reborn stuff is starting to show up because you're getting it from Plaid Hat, I think they're fulfilling some of their orders as well.
They're like standard Reborn products.
Yeah, from the back catalog. So if you're getting that stuff, again, the way to get the future stuff is through the sub. And the numbers that we have on the subscription are going to determine if the game keeps getting printed. So as long as we have enough subscribers, the expansions will keep coming, and we would love for that to happen. We literally have one of them right here. We'll talk to you more about that next Wednesday.
Look at that. Look at that turtle. Look at it. Pull that back up. See that turtle? Other side. Here.
The Time
Yeah,
Magic?
right here.
Oh, the
Look at that-
turtle,
Look at that
yeah.
guy. It's like a Ninja Turtle with magic.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. We'll see you next week. Join us for Ashes Reborn celebration. We're kicking things off. It'll officially be time to enjoy this game in its fullness and to see it expand moving forward. So we can't wait to share that with you. I'm going to awkwardly try to find, there it is. And thanks for watching. Take care, everyone.